beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. It's DP.
Fuck it.
960. And we're doing it live. We got Lord Magicus back again.
Oh, yeah.
Can't get rid of me.
And just to be sure, are you doing the you'll get wasted?
Oh, yeah. No, we got it right here.
Okay, so we'll just start. This will be the first thing we mention then. Magicus, take it away. Let them know what to
All
expect.
Right. Every $50, I'm going to take a shot, and there is no limit on this. So if we make the goal, I will take the shot every $50. I don't care.
He might die.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care
true.
that he looks like the grown-up version of the kid from Problem Child with his baby alcohol and toys all around him. I like it, though.
Everyone give the stream a like. It looks like they finally disabled dislikes for pretty much everyone.
Oh, damn.
I can't see dislikes for any videos now on any of my accounts. A while ago, it was like a couple of them had it, but a couple of them didn't. But, yeah, we are full on no dislikes. Whatever. If you want to give us a like, please give us a like. If you want to dislike it, you can, but no one can see it. Which I don't agree with. Also, so we don't normally do shows on Mondays, but we're doing a show today, and we're going to do another show tomorrow. And then no show on Thanksgiving Day. And then we'll come back on Saturday for the bonus show.
On Saturday.
Just so all of you know. But we're doing the Survivor situation, okay? We're doing the Survivor situation for Patreons, $5 and up this coming Friday. Survivor situation. You know what? We actually have some breaking news for anyone here that happens to be a wrestling fan. I think I can get away with this like 10 seconds.
Oh.
So... A pro wrestler named Seth Rollins was just attacked at a live event. It was not part of the show. A fan ran into the... Looks like he was in the aisleway.
You think he was Antifa?
I don't know, but yeah, here it is. Here, right there. That guy in the red pants. I don't think that's part of the show.
No.
And I saw people tweeting about it because they cut away immediately after this. You can see the referee is trying to stop that guy from attacking Seth Rollins. It's very strange. Yeah, Seth Rollins was attacked by a fan.
People shouldn't be allowed to wear red shorts.
They look like jeans.
You're right. That would solve the problem if they just weren't allowed to wear the red shorts.
Oh,
they're
you
jeans.
think they're jeans?
Yeah, I think they're like, or red like slacks.
Maybe he's wearing some sweatpants.
Maybe.
Who wears red pants? Santa Claus? Did
wait,
Santa Claus attack Seth
you know
Rollins?
what? I actually have a pair of red shorts.
It's just the tint. They could be hot pink crazy pants, but it's just tinted. That's all.
Yeah, they could be hot pink crazy pants.
Only they're not.
It could be the Kool-Aid Man attack Seth Rollins.
Yeah, so Seth Rollins, former WWE champion, and Mr. Becky Lynch was attacked. Right here, yeah. It looks like Seth has him in a headlock there, but who knows? Who knows? This guy looks. Seth Rollins isn't a small guy.
Are they live from Wisconsin tonight?
All the bad stuff happens in Wisconsin.
Dude, Wisconsin's been a hole.
Yeah, there's something wrong with Wisconsin. Yeah, and we're gonna get into some stuff in just a moment here. One more time, like the stream. Were you going to say something?
I was just going to say, like, even Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, Wisconsin's weird.
Yeah.
Wisconsin's very weird right now.
It's the coldest weather of any NFL city. and they choose to have an open air stadium in an era where you could easily just build a dome.
But the fans
No,
paid
they
for it, right?
They also say it's kind of like a weird advantage. It's kind of like how Denver claims an advantage because they practice in that like high altitude, thinner air environment. And it is true, when you go to a place like that, you get winded really easily at first. You get like altitude sickness. So
they say the Seattle Seahawks have an advantage as well because they're used to my pheromones.
Your pheromones just being close enough by?
Yeah, just because they've been here for so long, they're used to my pheromones. And when the other teams come in, they smell my pheromones and get awkward boners.
We're going to start off with antagonism. Here we go.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah, they're going to touch me.
Antagonism.
So we'll just talk about the quartering and the Keemstar stuff first. Yeah, I mean, you got to choose. Like, who do you choose, Magicus? If you had to choose one.
I really don't want to choose either of them.
So this is what started it all. It was the Quartering's tweet, basically pointing out who employs this actor that did a tweet, I guess, mourning the loss of one of the...
Pedro Pascal, who was the Mandalorian.
Yeah, he was mourning the loss of one of the people that was shot by Rittenhouse.
Yeah, one of the two murdered people. I think he posted both of their names on his Twitter page.
Right,
and
the Quartering's like, well, the one guy, and it's true, he was convicted of some like molestation or something like that.
Yeah,
so it is true.
P-word.
It is true. Yeah. We will now from now on say P word.
Not the wet ass P word.
No. Yeah, it's on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, even though that's true, that Kyle Rittenhouse didn't know this guy was one of them, and just because you've done something like that, we don't have that doesn't mean it's okay for vigilantes to kill you. That's not. I mean, like, so.
Well, even if he did know, it wouldn't change anything because you're not allowed to just take the law into your own hands. So it's totally irrelevant to his actions.
Right.
I saw a meme on the internet because that's where you usually see memes.
Right.
And it was Jesus. He had his arm around Kyle Rittenhouse and he was whispering in his ear. He was like, "That one's the pedophile. That one beats his wife."
P word.
Oh, yeah.
We made it a solid 60
I know.
seconds.
Well, I was paraphrasing Jesus. It's not my fault. It was Jesus. But I thought that was nice and disgusting way to use Christianity to push your murderous undertones.
Yeah, from what I understand, the guy was kind of a psycho, but again, that doesn't... We can't set a precedent for armed vigilantes to kill people who have a criminal past of any kind.
And that's definitely not what happened. Kyle Rittenhouse...
No, he defended himself because the guy was a psycho, from what I understand.
He was advancing on him when he had a gun, and he was worried the gun was going to get taken away, right?
I heard he was like 5'3" or something.
Kyle
too.
was?
No,
or the
no,
other
no.
guy?
The
Kyle's
other guy.
5'6", so like he's not much bigger than the other guy. But yeah, no, this is a horrible take. He's talking about Pedro Pascal mourning the death of a man that did bad things to children in bad places. And then he says a literal P word, a violent P word. And then he's saying that Pedro Pascal mourned his death publicly. Pedro Pascal just said rest in peace to the two people that were murdered, right? Like, he wasn't like, hey, this guy's an awesome dude. I support him in all his future or past endeavors. You know, it wasn't like some glaring declaration of camaraderie.
So, Keemstar responded, "This guy claims to be fighting SJWs and cancel culture, but he acts just like the people he's fighting. And then the quartering comes back again.
True.
Didn't figure Keem for being pro P-word. Like literal P-word. When is that not literal? I guess it's not literal when they throw it around so nonchalantly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not just the people he slanders online. Yikes. So then Keemstar did one of his classic video responses.
Ooh.
His Twitter video responses. They're almost like wrestling promos. The way he the way he does them.
Solid promo.
Yeah, here it is.
The quartering, aka Jeremy, you and your fans have lost your goddamn mind. Forever, you've been saying you're against cancel culture and you're against the social justice warriors. You're against going after sponsors and all this other shit, right? Well, apparently some actor made a claim, rest in peace to the fucking pedophile that Kyle Rittenhouse killed.
P-word, Keem. P-word.
P-word, Keem. It's
In
pronounced P-word.
self-defense, all right? So you got upset about that, and you want to call the guy out. But instead of calling the actor out, you decide to put out a tweet saying, oh, when your family is watching Disney Plus and they're watching the Star Wars series, be reminded that the lead actor is a fucking pedophile supporter or whatever. Why did you add Disney Plus? Why did you fucking add that he's in a Star Wars series? Why didn't you just talk about the actor? Because you're being a social justice, cancel culture warrior, fucking hypocrite. That's why. So I call you out for that, and your fans then respond, oh, I guess you support pedophiles. You know who else acts this way? The cancel culture fucking pieces of shit all over the fucking internet. Your fans are just like that. Now you respond. You, Jeremy, yourself respond and say, I didn't think Keemstar would be pro-pedophile, but I guess he is. You are a social justice warrior, cancel culture, fucking moron, just like everyone else on this goddamn site. You are no different than the people you call out. Look at your actions. Look at your tweets. Look how you fucking act. Look how your fucking mindless sheep fans act. Look what they say. Look how they spin narratives. You're all a complete joke, and only Keemstar lives in base reality. Thank you.
I mean, that was a pretty good promo. I'd give that a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say this, though. Jeremy might be onto something. The quartering might not have known this, but I have seen the actor he's talking about hang out with a little baby version of Yoda, which could be a red flag.
Here's the response to the video response.
I also never demanded Pedro lose his job. I didn't demand he be
the quarter pounder when.
Oh. I didn't demand he be canceled. Keem has always been pissed ever since I called him stupid. It's his biggest insecurity.
What is that sniffing?
I whenever I hear his voice, he's always sniffling.
Is he?
I don't know. I think he's always got like a nasal drip.
Oh.
At least I haven't watched him that much. Maybe I just watched him when he was sick. It's his biggest insecurity. He may have money, but the guy is an idiot. I peed in my basement.
What?
Yeah, because he peed in his basement, right? Quartering peed in his basement on stream. And people always call him out for peeing in his basement. So before they can get him...
was he drunk and he just pissed in the corner or
yeah,
something?
so before they could get him on peeing in his basement, he just dropped that at the end. It's
so out of context, that just looked crazy to me.
Yeah, it's his new. I
peed in my basement.
It's his new sincerely.
This is hilarious, honestly. I peed in my basement.
I peed sincerely, or no. I peed in my basement.
I didn't know that, but now it's the greatest thing that I've learned the past week.
He just ends it with, I peed in my basement.
Yeah, I think it's completely unfair to compare these guys to P words when a celebrity endorses their death, saying rest in peace type of thing. I don't think that the celebrities are here vouching for all the vile stuff they did. Just like a lot of other people who have died have been accused of vile crimes before they passed away, and we kind of forget about them in order to mourn them, right?
I think the P word gets thrown around like whatever, especially on the right. It's kind of like the same thing as like Nazi or transphobe on the left.
Yeah. But that's
what they do. They just throw it out there because, it's like a horrible thing to call somebody. And people, and what I saw a lot of people saying was like, well, you might be right because we saw how young his girlfriends are. It's like they were all in their 20s. No, he's not a P word.
But it's all because the P words become a social lubricant to get people into QAnon mindsets.
I just hate the thing. Like I don't know. It's
Tom Hanks is a P word. Hillary Clinton's a baby eating P word.
Right.
It's sad to see the internet devolve into manateeism.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. We used to rip on Brett Keane forever for doing this kind of stuff, and now it's just like it's a very normal
just ahead
thing.
of the curve.
Even if Hillary Clinton and Tom Hanks were eating kids and doing stuff to kids, what are we going to do to stop them? They got the CIA behind them.
Keem doesn't understand cancel culture at all, and is just salty. He got ratioed trying to defend Pedro.
Ratioed.
He calls him Pedro. Let's mourn a Pascal,
a child rapper.
Yeah,
Pascal.
And here's another Keem video response to that statement.
Did you just say, I ratioed you? You're just mad because I ratioed you. You know who else ratios me? Hassan Piker. Why are you?
It's true. It's like when the Nick Fuentes people come around and tell me how many more views Nick Fuentes gets. And it's like, well, I could name someone that you think is completely stupid that gets more views than Nick Fuentes. So it doesn't matter. Like, that kind of shit doesn't matter.
And Hassan Piker, completely different fucking spectrums of the political landscape. Ratio and Keemstar. I don't know. One, nobody fucking likes me. I've accepted it. But two, you kind of cheated in all of this. You and Hassan Piker, both of you. Because you're political fucking hacks. Which means you come out and you say, I fucking love Trump or I love AOC or whatever the fuck. And you automatically get support because people are on the same fucking team. You have bad takes like Hassan Piker coming out saying, yeah, I love socialism, I love Bernie Sanders, but then he buys a $2 million fucking mansion or some shit, right? He doesn't give any of his fucking money to the people. Giant hypocrite. He doesn't get called out because he's on a team, so he gets team support. You're against cancel culture, but you're out here fucking calling out Disney Plus. You're calling out the fucking Star Wars series. You're literally trying to get this fucking actor fired, right? Huge hypocrite quartering, but you know what? You ratioed me. You want to know why? Because you're on a fucking team. I'm on a team. I'm on this guy's team. Support me, guys. No one gives a fuck about your ratio. This is man shit between me and you.
Next he brings up some crazy stuff.
You're fucking wrong. And I know it and you know it. You fucking ugly little bitch that got fucking slapped by a man in a fucking dress and got so salty your pathetic ass went to YouTube and raised money to sue the guy in a dress that punched you. That's some bitch shit. You're a bitch forever. Never forget it.
That's some bitch shit. You're a bitch forever.
Oh my God.
I gotta take some points away from that though, because like you can't say like you're a bitch for, using the underhanded tactics to go after people. And then there's also the right way to deal with an assault, which is actually to like deal with it in court. And when he tries to do that, then you criticize him for doing that too.
No, to raise money to sue a man who slapped you in a dress.
By the way, I've seen no evidence that
the man was wearing a dress.
Right.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I do know
there was
this.
a video of the guy hitting him, wasn't there?
I do know this.
I don't believe so.
Jeremy was not. I don't think there was a video, but Jeremy did not provoke it. The guy
he's a sucker
punched him.
Yeah.
So it's like.
And I don't think he was wearing a dress. I think that's a weird rumor.
They
that
both. What's that pig? What's that pig? What's that fat pig?
Oh my God!
I love that pig.
Okay. All right.
Can we go back to the pig?
No,
Wait,
we're talking about something right now. Jesus.
Did he actually sue that guy though, or did that?
He raised money to do it.
Yeah, which is basically like suing because you already got the money. You just skip the court.
Yeah, okay. I'll give the points back though if Jeremy never actually like sued the guy, because then that's just like even more scumfuckery.
Yeah, I think they both got kicked out of Gen Con, I believe, over it, which is where it happened. I'm pretty sure it happened at Gen Con.
It was at Gen Con, and they both got banned from Gen Con after the incident. So it's like, you may not like the quartering, but he was attacked, and because he was attacked, he got banned from the biggest tabletop gaming con in the country for him getting attacked on unprovoked.
Like,
so that is kind of bullshit.
I don't like him, but like, you shouldn't be hitting people. Like, that's not a thing.
Right.
And you definitely shouldn't be kicking people out because somebody attacked him. Like, that's stupid.
I can't
kick
believe
him out because he's an asshole. Like, there's a good reason to.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But the dress thing, I that's one of those things that's been repeated so many times. Now it's like a fact, even though it probably didn't happen. Actually, the quartering said that there's nothing, like, go look at the police report, which is public. And there's nothing mentioning him wearing a dress.
Would the police put that he was wearing a dress?
I don't know.
In the police report? Because the police never say, like, the man had a gigantic bulge in the front of his pants when they arrest me. I don't think they really care that much about the attire.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know if the dress thing is true though. Apparently, that's just kind of something I've seen.
It could just be internet trash talk.
Yeah, that's
which
what
it probably is.
Which I think is fine. I make stuff up all the time when I talk trash to people because I don't want to take the time to learn who they really are. Yeah, but Keem made a great point about these people who are siding with a team that's already there and getting these socialist fan bases or these MAGA fan bases. Like there was televangelism in the 80s that was really big, right? We have telesocialism now that's coming up through Twitch and YouTube and all these live streaming. It's these people who figurehead for a cause, but all they ever do is drum up attention and cash to their bank account, and there's no actual change. Every once in a while, you get someone like Dylan Burns who actually works on campaigns.
Yeah.
But most of these guys are really just here riding the wave.
I just posted a poll. Who won? Keemstar, the quartering, or neither? I have a feeling neither is going to win. But
I think Keemstar is going to win.
Vote, and I'll keep it up for 20 minutes or so. We'll see how that sorts out. I cannot believe how many people in the chat are talking about how they can't see the dislikes. Where have you been? Have you been living under a rock?
I can see the dislikes.
Can you?
Yeah, we have 7 currently.
Okay.
And I would
like. You didn't have to tell me how many there were.
Oh, I just thought you should know since you can't see them.
No, but I'm surprised you can actually see them.
Yeah,
that's weird. Yeah, because I can't even. I'm on the account that this is the channel for, and I can't even see my own right now.
Yeah.
So that's weird. Okay, so it hasn't hit everybody yet. No. Eventually your ability to see dislikes will go away.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Unless my superpower is seeing
probably
dislikes.
He's probably got better points, but when you're rolling around in the shit with people, nobody fucking wins that. So I vote neither.
Look, if you hate Star Wars and Baby Yoda, just vote for Jeremy Quimbley. If you
that's not his last name.
It's not Jeremy Quimbley.
It's not Quimbley. No, I think it's like Hambley.
Oh, and if you like freedom and if you like big boobs, vote for Keemstar.
Does he have big boobs?
No, but I heard his underage girlfriends or very young girlfriends.
Dude, just stop. Just stop.
Under drinking age, guys.
Just stop. All right. So, this is something that's interesting. This is the first YouTube video ever. This guy's one of the founders of YouTube. And he changed the description of his video to his feelings on the removal of dislikes from YouTube.
Jawed.
Yeah.
Watching Matt Koval's announcement about the removal of dislikes, I thought something was off. The spoken words did not match the eyes. The video reminded me of an interview Admiral Jeremiah Denton gave in 1966. I've never seen a less enthusiastic, more reluctant announcement of something that is supposed to be great. Calling the removal of dislikes a good thing for creators cannot be done without conflict by someone holding the title of YouTube's creator liaison. We know this because there exists not a single YouTube creator who thinks removing dislikes is a good idea. For YouTube or for creators.
I can name one, actually.
Name one.
Mundane Matt.
He misses, or he likes him going away?
He's been talking about this for a long time, and with good cause, because when the whole thing, like when he was getting like canceled or whatever, which he's still around, but it was because people were like mass disliking every video he made, and it does have an effect.
Yeah,
it does. It had anything to do with the mass flagging campaign that he was doing against people he didn't like, though?
Yeah, that's it was the fallout from that. It was the fallout from that.
He was doing the ultimate dislikes by going and flagging people's videos.
That's a way big dislike.
That's an ultimate dislike.
Like worth 10 dislikes for each time you do that.
It's more than 10 dislikes. You're going nuclear. Somebody shows up with like a fly swatter and starts spanking your ass, and he's like hits him back with a Scud missile. So why would YouTube make this universally disliked change? There's a reason, but it's not a good one, and not one that will be publicly disclosed. Instead, there will be references to various studies that apparently contradict the common sense of every YouTuber. The ability to easily and quickly identify bad content is an essential feature of a user-generated content platform. Why? Because not all user-generated content is good. It can't be. In fact, most of it is not good, and that's okay. The idea was never that all content is good. The idea was, however, that among the flood of content, there are great creations waiting to be exposed, and for that to happen, the stuff that's not great has to fall by the side as quickly as possible. The process works, and there's a name for it. The wisdom of the crowds. The process breaks when the platform interferes with it, then the platform invariably declines. Does YouTube want to become a place where everything is mediocre? Because nothing can be great if nothing is bad. In business, there's only one thing more important than make it better, and that's don't fuck it up.
He's saying you fucked up my website.
Right. But one point he's missing here is like the dislike system is still there. It's just not public knowledge. You can still dislike a video.
Though. You need to have it visible because that's how you discourage people from wasting their time and watching shit that they don't want to be watching.
It was really useful with like tutorial videos.
How many times have you gone to a video, looked down at the dislikes on it, and said, "Oh, well, I'm not going to watch this."
Tutorial videos, yeah. Yep, I've done it.
Like,
especially if the ratio is way more dislike.
Like, I love doing technical shit, and like, if I'm going to look up something like how do I accomplish this thing, and I see there's a lot of dislikes in this tutorial for it, I'm gonna just say, yeah, that's probably not the answer. So it mattered a lot to me.
Well, I'll tell you something, Magicus. You and your tutorials, you're on the right side of history.
I think you're supposed to say thanks. I don't know. I don't know.
Please don't stop there, Billy. You can just continue complimenting me. That's fine.
If somebody wants to spend $30 more in Streamlabs donations, Magicus will take a shot in the mouth.
That is true.
Please, yes.
Of some coconut creaminess.
This nice beverage here is also alcohol, so I am chasing alcohol with more alcohol.
Oh, Magicus, you're so wild. Magicus, do you know coconut rum, if shortened, you can pronounce as just crumb?
Crumb.
I think you can shorten it even more than that.
Kerm? Hot.
Yeah, so in kind of a roundabout way, he's saying they fucked up his website.
But he's
pretty directly saying they fucked up.
Yeah.
He's also saying it in front of two elephants, which makes it even more badass.
He doesn't say that in the video.
Oh.
He's just like, hey, I'm at the San Diego Zoo. I mean, look at the date on this. It's 2005.
Is this the one where Charlie bit his finger?
No.
Oh.
Is that your shtick where
What?
you just pretend to get things wrong and then you just go, oh.
Yeah.
Why?
It's for comedy purposes.
For who?
The 7 people that hit dislike on our stream.
Oh, probably.
He's trying to win them back. He's hoping that maybe they'll change their mind. They'll go over to the like side.
I'm wearing you down, dislikers. I'm wearing you down.
Jesus Christ. For whom?
Is that your shtick? Where you just yell "for whom" into the microphone?
No, I just read it.
Wow.
I just read it from the chat, actually.
Is that your shtick, stealing from chat? Actually, that's my shtick.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Let's see.
If we can get the likes on our stream up over 100, I will personally do a reveal.
A reveal?
A reveal.
All right. What is that? Oh shit! We're just gonna we'll get this out of the way. Let's see what he has to say. Now he's instead of an ocean beach, he's standing in front of an aluminum door.
Can we still hear the ocean though?
Yeah. Either that or it's just like white noise.
I hear some white noise.
These are perilous times for the USA.
What?
Probably a highway. He put a cut clip in.
What the fuck? And he had it fade too. That's
Yeah.
so fucked
These are
up.
perilous times for the USA, and the Christian church in America needs to stop being the Titanic and start being a battleship. Many years ago, we were a colony of the British Empire who did not treat the colonists well. Punitive taxes caused great hardship, and whenever the colonists asked for relief, the British hit them even harder. Fearing rebellion from the Americas, the British sent soldiers to live among them, and there were many confrontations. Finally, the day came when shots were fired and several colonists were killed. The Revolutionary War was an...
Look at I love how he's holding his coffee cup just perfectly so you can read the bullshit that's on it.
Yeah, I think that it is time for the church to put themselves in the way of our government because they've been improperly taxed for too long.
They've been not taxed.
Yeah, that's,
for too long.
that's highly improper.
Improperly, you mean
It's
not.
highly improper. If they want to get into our government, they got to start paying. You fucking pussies. Stay the hell out of
And
our
then-
government.
In a really stupid move, the British tried to confiscate the guns. That turned into a shootout, and the fight for independence was on. The Black Robe Regiment were the pastors of the Christian churches in early America, and they thundered from the pulpits against the abuses of the British. Those frontier pastors were so effective at rallying the citizens to stand strong against tyranny that the British nicknamed them the Black Robe Regiment, and the name stuck.
Yeah, you see his patch on his biker vest.
Did the name stick though? Because this is the first time in my life I've ever heard that name.
The only time I've heard of it was when I read the patch on his vest that he wears from time to time.
But this is the history of the Black Robe Regiment.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Those Christian pastors not only called for resistance to tyranny, some of them actually led their men, the men from their congregations, into battle against the British. And today, we see outrageous
Do you think
tyranny.
Wild Bill's ever been in a white robe regiment?
What is that?
The Ku Klux Klan?
Oh.
Meow,
Maybe.
Meow, meow,
Meow, meow, meow, meow.
Oh,
Thank you for this.
10 more bucks.
$10 away
let's
from
go.
Magic is taking a big old frothy shot of crumb.
Corruption rising up in the USA,
Crumb goes
threatening
Minus
to
the
destroy
R.
everything good about our nation. And the Black Robe Regiment
Warning, does not play well with liberals.
is coming back to life. Christian pastors are once again speaking out against evil in our midst. Every Christian church in America should be thundering against the government corruption and the sexual perversion that is destroying the lives of our children and endangering
The
every...
Republicans are the most corrupt, so like, isn't it your side that's like the most brazenly corrupt?
I think there's corruption on both sides.
No, there absolutely is, but
Yeah.
it's like one side tries to sort of hide it, and the other side is just like, okay, cool, whatever.
Our side buried our Bernie Sanders, and their side put their Bernie Sanders in the White House with a red hat.
I'm so tired of the drag queen story time thing. They act like this happens all over on a regular basis.
Yeah, because I know like the majority of drag queens can't even read, so this is BS.
Free family in the USA. If you're a Christian man or woman, then ask your pastor to be a Black Robe Regiment pastor. And if he refuses, ask why.
Why?
It's quite possible that your
Well,
church
that's easy.
needs a
Why?
biblical
All robes matter, okay?
tune-up.
I see
Oh,
what you
but
did.
Bill, the first century apostles never spoke out against the government, and we shouldn't either. Really? Luke 3:19 tells us that John the Baptist publicly took on King Herod for all the evil things he had done. And shortly after...
Yeah, King Herod. He was king, like, during most of the life of Jesus and all the people who lived around the same time.
Jesus gave John the Baptist the highest possible praise. So don't tell me that Christians are not supposed to confront wicked government. I believe
How
that
do
the
you know
hand of
that
God...
wicked government's not what your God wants? Like, how would they have gotten there unless God wanted that to happen? So why are you fighting against it?
God was present
It don't matter,
in the
just don't
establishing
bite
of the United States of America. And it is no coincidence that our Constitution is specifically crafted to encourage every American to speak out with courage against wickedness in our society. The First Amendment guarantees us freedom of religion. And when the Founding Fathers wrote that, they specifically meant that you are free to practice your Christian faith.
So only Christian religion.
Yeah, they specifically meant Christian faith,
Right.
Which is why they didn't write Christianity anywhere in the little what was that called, the Constitution?
Right.
Yeah.
And he was just talking about John the Baptist. John the Baptist was a Jew. He wasn't a Christian. He was not a Christian.
Oops.
Actually, there's a religion where he's the Messiah. There's a very small religion in the Middle East where John the Baptist.
Those are the Baptists?
No, they're not called the Baptists.
Do you
Anywhere.
Magicus,
Yo, what's up?
what religion would you be if you could be any religion?
I mean, I can be any religion, and I choose none.
Yeah, I'd probably do Scientology.
Yeah, I mean, you can choose it. You're
Like,
able
if
to
I had-
choose it.
If I had to pick like an actual religious belief that wasn't nothing, I would choose deism, because at least that one theoretically could make sense.
Deism?
Yeah, that means that God created everything and then just set it in motion and never interfered with it again.
God was like,
Yeah.
hit start on the microwave and walked away and forgot it was there?
Or
Pretty
just
much,
left
yeah.
it. Yeah, like deism is a theistic belief, but there's no intervention. There's no divine intervention on things.
I believe like several of the founding fathers were actually deists, which
Yeah.
just makes it more funny because he's totally wrong about the fucking religious stuff, specifically applying to Christianity, when like not even all the people who were working on it were even Christians.
Here, I found it. It's called I think Mandeism? Mandeism?
Mandeism. Mandaya, also known as Sabianism, is a Gnostic, monotheistic, and ethnic religion. Its adherents, the Mandeans, revere Adam, Abel, Seth, Enos, Noah, Shem, Arem, and especially John the Baptist.
Yeah.
The Mandeans speak an Eastern Aramaic language known as Mandaic.
Yeah,
Mandaic.
and that's probably one of the closest still spoken languages to the way they spoke in biblical times.
The name Mandalorian is said to come from the Aramaic manda, meaning
Mandalorian.
knowledge. Within the Middle East, but outside of their community, the Mandalorians are more commonly known as the Arabic Suba.
I learned about these people when Iraq broke out into war back in the day. They were talking about these people. So they live in Iraq and Iran in very. There's only like 60 to 100,000 of them. That's really not that much when you compare that to other religions.
Yeah, like that would be an easy jihad if you were one of those type of religions. If you're one of those
And at any time.
religion-killing religions.
We also have free speech, which means we can boldly
crusade.
challenge wicked men and women without fear of government retaliation. And here's a wild Bill bullet of truth for America. It has been the shameful silence of the Christian church that has allowed evil to become so strong in the USA. A silent Christian...
Yeah, John the Baptist, not a Christian. There was no Christianity then. It didn't exist.
...is a defeated Christian. The greatest deterrent to political corruption is the knowledge of God and knowing that Judgment Day is coming, where every person will answer for every word and deed in this life.
I like this direction he's going, though, talking about cleaning up the churches and making them all join his Black Robe Regiment. Like, that's a good direction to go, but instead of making them join the Black Robe Regiment, just go and take down all the churches that are just earning millions and millions and millions of dollars on the pay pig method, where they get the Christian pay pigs to just donate the majority of their checks. Well, what's that called when it's
tithing.
prosperity?
It's tithing.
Well, yeah, it's tithing, but there's like a prosperity prayer or whatever, prosperity preaching.
Some religions have that sort of thing,
where you say like the more you give, the more you get back from God.
Yeah,
it's sick in the head.
Yeah.
Go after those.
How about we just take away fucking tax exempt status from the church because there's no good reason to give it to them? They operate like fucking businesses. You should tax them like businesses.
If you have a private jet, you can't get taxed in America. Did you know that?
I mean, that is true. It shouldn't be true, but it is.
It's not just with religions. The same thing with like Amazonians and Microsofters.
Amazonians?
Yeah. Like if you jet share and you share a jet with 5 other people, you still pay taxes. You have to own these. You have to own these jets outright, and then you don't pay taxes. I think there's something about that in the bylaws.
Yeah, if you can build a rocket and shoot yourself into space, you don't have to pay tax.
Yeah.
Here's something. Milo Yiannopoulos is at some like Catholic bookstore or something.
He's still straight.
Welcome to the Church Militant Shop. My name is Milo
straight.
Yiannopoulos, and I'm here with my co-host Deborah Vaughan. How are you doing today, Deborah?
How far he has fallen.
Look at that fucking haircut.
I'm well.
This looks kind of like Tim and Eric. Like if Tim and Eric Andre made a show together. This is it. Tim and Eric.
I'm happy because this is the first of our show.
Press X to doubt moment. How are you? I'm well. I don't believe that for a second.
What's this? This is the weirdest dildo I've ever seen on the table here in the middle. like it's got elbows. It's gonna get stuck.
And we're beginning today with, well, probably the most important woman in history, wouldn't you say?
Oh my God, chat's right. He totally does look like the fucking Tiger King guy.
She's certainly the most
Milo
beloved.
Yamalopoulos is the Tiger Prince.
And we've got today.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be a great power couple if Tiger King and Milo started dating?
Yes. Oh my, please
items, all in celebration, reverence, of course, of the Blessed Mother, the Virgin Mary. We're going to start with this wonderful statue, which we both own.
We do, but in different different colors.
That's right. You've got the silver finish.
Yes.
And I've got this.
They're doing like a Christian home shopping network.
Cold cast polyresin and bronzers. Oh, so that's not a dildo. That's an adoring virgin statue.
$87.50.
Billy,
That's a lot.
Anything is a dildo if you're brave enough.
No, because then it would be the adoring slut statue. Am I right or am I right, Magicus?
I'm not. You can call it whatever you want. Like I said, if you're brave enough.
Magicus. It says virgin in the title, not a dildo. Somebody sent in $10 so Magicus has to shove a crumb shot in his throat.
Please.
Tell us a little bit about...
Oh my God, I just saw the website for this stupid home shopping network. It's churchmilitant.shop. churchmilitant.shop. Twitter.com/church_militant and churchmilitant.shop. What's so militant about an adoring virgin statue? It's not even a dildo. You get it in bronze or silver. Yuck. $87.50. We should buy one of these. He's selling bashing statues for real.
How much does it weigh if it's in silver?
Silver and gold. Silver
I assume it's not solid
gold.
silver.
It's cold cast polyresin. So polyresin is not that's the polyresin's inside. Polymer, like it's like a plastic, and it's cold cast in bronze or silver. So it's polymer cold cast in bronze or silver. They take the polymer and they cast it in the bronze and silver. So it's just coated.
It's just like an outer coat.
It's coated, yeah.
Okay.
If you know anything about polymers like I do,
No,
because
I'm not a polymer expert.
I'm a polymerist, polygamorist.
Uh-huh.
Polyresin core.
How much do you think the rainbow one costs?
Oh my God! If it matched her stupid scarf or his stupid butthole, it's probably cheaper.
It's made from, because it's a little bit special, isn't it? It looks like it's going to weigh a ton and cost $100.
It looks like it's going to weigh a ton and cost $100 to ship, but actually, it's just a piece of plastic covered in bullshit. Isn't that amazing?
Right.
Shit.
And I want to make sure I have it right. So it's a cold cast, and it's hand painted bronze color, or you can get it in the pewter.
Oh, it's hand painted bronze, or you can get it in the pewter. So it's not even. It's painted. It's painted.
Just fucking buy your favorite color spray paint then.
It's insanely overpriced.
It's a stupid piece of plastic that's been painted in bronze for $87.50.
That is way too much money for this.
Tell me
Probably
now.
cost them $8.75 to make it.
Sometimes one or the other might be on back order, but they come in.
Let's see what else they're selling. Is there anything else, or is this it? Oh, hold on.
We got a Olympic gold medal.
All right. You didn't sell me on the first thing. Hopefully,
it's a Caitlyn Jenner replica.
But it's got
female
I
gold
don't know
medal.
If you can see that on the camera, but there's shiny and there's matte, and putting the two
sterling
together
silver.
just
This will
makes
turn your neck green.
The
Art
depth
Deco style
and the,
miraculous medal.
$89.
$89
What makes-
butthole dollars.
What makes it miraculous?
People pay for it. It'd be miraculous if they sell 4 of these.
Here.
It's the
dimension.
dimension. Is it dimension?
The
It's
dimension.
dimensional.
The dimensional merge.
And it is actually.
This is
Oh, we should get one of these and send it to Chris Chan.
This is hilarious because are these people aware that there's like so much Milo footage about him like talking about all the gay stuff he's done?
He's born again. That's the best thing about
Yeah, it doesn't
Christianity.
count.
Yeah,
You press the reset button.
They want to take these ne'er-do-wells and show them they've been fixed.
You literally are not. There is no born again in Catholicism. You do not
Ben,
get
it's
born
like
again.
he's in Diablo. He just hit the respec button on his character. It's fine. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
In Catholicism, it's even easier. You just go to the priest and tell him what you did and say like 9 Hail Marys, and you're free.
He's not going to put points in the gay skill tree anymore.
Ben, did you hear it though? This is dimensional merch. You flip this thing around, it's got the Sonic Cuchata on the back. Sonic Chucata. It's got a Sonic Chucata on the
I
back.
don't know if you guys can see that on the camera.
We've got
Okay, if that thing had Sonichu on it, I would actually buy it.
So just show.
Can we get Milo
If
to
you-
hawk
maybe you can
Sonichu
actually
merchandise in the name of Christine Jesus
just
Christ
glistening
Chandler?
on those
Like
sections
if he
of very
degraded
highly
himself
polished
to the
sterling
point where he was
silver.
selling Sonichu medallions, I would buy one out of pity.
Let's see what else they've got. Do they have anything else? Oh my God!
Ooh, this Bible by Paul Thigpen.
It's daily meditation. Yeah, you know what's weird? Catholicism. Another weird thing about it is that basically the Virgin Mary is second only to Jesus in the hierarchy of like Christian holy figures, like religious figures, and Protestantism dropped that from the religion when they branched off from Catholicism. They were like, no, we're not praying to a woman. Okay.
Look at this level of
If I get
spit
down
pop-
on my knees for a woman, it's to pick up her fucking contact lens that dropped out of her eye.
What a good job they've done here.
They did.
She
I'm going
laughed.
to read from this book. In a
Daily
minute, but before
Meditations
that,
on the Mother of
just give us
God, A Year with
give
Mary.
the viewers an idea of what it is. It's called A Year with Mary, but what does that mean?
I will bet you anything you can buy this cheaper on Amazon right now.
Probably.
Okay, I'll bet you anything that this is. It says it's by Paul Thigpen.
It's not a Bible. It's like a prayer book.
Yeah, I
basically.
think it's. I bet you it's a journal. I bet you there's not even anything written inside of it. There's like 4 little journal lead-ins, and then every day say what you did with Mary. Let's see if it's a journal.
This is the deep
That
dive.
would be
Okay, this is when
fan-fucking-tastic.
you want to get serious about your devotion.
Oh,
and,
this is for serious
I've done some
devotees.
consecrations.
Not a stupid plastic painted
But this
dildo.
is spending a whole year with Mary. So each and every day, you can look up a passage and go through your day. Like this would be excellent for you, Milo.
Oh, there's stuff
If
written
you
in
had
it. You
this-
lose,
wow.
Billy. Sorry.
I've been losing a lot lately.
Look at Milo pretending to care
It's
about
next
this
to
shit.
your bed.
Yeah.
You wake up and have
Yeah.
this married. No fun.
This woman reminds me of several teachers I had in Catholic school.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
And then with this,
Yes.
you know, you gaze at her and then you open up your book to the day and start your day that way. I think it'd be excellent.
And by the way, we should probably mention that if you're looking at this on the screen during this program, and it may change from time to time depending on when you're watching, we do have offers.
Have I mentioned Father Michael? Have you heard about Father Michael? He taught me a lot of great things.
On. So keep an eye on the words on the screen, because they won't only give you the price of the items that we're talking about and where you should go to buy them, but occasionally we will have specials. For instance, this is a Mary special today, and we will from time to time have offers. For instance, $10 off if you
Like
feel,
a bundle price.
if you feel like picking up all three. So keep an eye on the screen, because depending on when you want,
you get a discount if you buy all three, a bundle.
You think the discount is what, $200? I think it's $199.
What? Okay, what's the grand total of all three items?
It was $80, $90, and $45. So I'm thinking they're going to cut it down to $200 for all three.
Someone in the chat says it's $30 on Amazon for that
For the book?
Yeah,
Yes, they're only marking it
If
up
I buy
$15.
all three things, like if I get all
they're
three
shipping
things,
and
does it take
handling.
time off my hell sentence.
Shipping and handling situation.
Yeah, so that's mildly amusing. It's interesting to see. Everyone, please like the stream if you haven't already. Here's something weird. Here's an old Trumpster Bob video. It's entitled Bob's Old House. So I guess this is the house Bob used to live in.
Gabby, look. You know Gabby, right?
Gabby?
Yeah, up at the store?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants some white dick.
She wants some white dick.
Oh, God.
I ain't getting
What's that?
Is that some dude that just, like, rests up against the wall
That's
of
Sir
Trump's-
Hampton.
She lives right up there in this apartment complex.
Oh, is this the one with 7 kids?
Yeah.
Was this the one with 7 kids? Does she want some white duck? Because I might roll off my
Hitting on
sitting
me
chair
again
here.
today. I'm scared of that shit. She got 7 kids. If I get done with her, she'll have 7 more.
This shadow is creepy, dude.
It's his
What the fuck
bike.
is he talking about?
He's opening his front door. He just rode his bike back from the convenience store.
Milo should have a doctor take a look at the thing
All right,
growing on
Magicus.
his head.
All right, let's go.
We gotta bump that.
Let's do it.
$20 dono back up. That was a $10 talker. Gotta stop.
Oh, should I-
Gotta stop giving them $10
I'll do it
talkers.
one more time. One more
What?
episode. Yeah, the TTS
What?
sale ends after this episode.
Disgusting.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
There you go.
How's that crumb shot, Magicus?
Delicious.
Drinking out of your Dragonite Pokemon glass.
This
drinking-
is like the best shot glass ever. I got this as a Christmas present, and I fucking love it.
You love it.
But on the other hand,
I think it's the girl at the convenience store that he's talking about that he was kind of awkwardly flirting with in the one video, because I remember him bringing up how many kids she had, and now he's like talking about her again. He's like, by the time I'm done with her, she has 7 more.
Damn.
Oh my God.
she already has child support coming in, so fuck
He
it.
dropped his bike.
You know?
He has like a
Pros and
bike
cons, right?
dash
Yeah.
cam.
I don't think it come in
A little basket there to hold his beers.
Yep. He probably can't get a driver's license.
Yeah, I wonder if he has a little bell on his bike too that goes ding 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 ding.
You're wrong.
Sour Boy delivery service.
You want a beer?
He needs a bell. I
No,
imagine
I'm
he just
good.
ride around
But I
shouting,
drank
"Get the
last
fuck
night.
out
I've
of
been a
my way!"
hangover today.
I turned it down, locked the wrong way. I gotta unlock it again.
He can't even open the door to his house.
How
Okay.
drunk is he right now on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'm damn.
20.
I got a buzz. I double bop.
See? Yeah, I got a buzz.
I got a
A
buzz.
buzz.
Today.
Oh, yeah?
All right, appreciate it, man. There's a dude walking down the street when I first come outside and I talked to him. And he wasn't about Trump at first, but he wants to vote for Trump now.
Oh, yeah?
Hell
He
yeah.
probably
I was
just
like,
said
"Oh,
that so
man."
you'd leave him alone.
Could you imagine seeing Trumpster Bob riding down on his bike in your neighborhood?
I could not.
Oh,
So
it might
cute.
not be a bike. I think this might be a mobility scooter. Chat pointed this out.
What?
I don't think it is. I think it is a bike.
Yeah.
Because I've seen videos of him riding it before.
Oh, God.
And it looks like he's
Of course.
walking now.
Yeah.
He just went to go get like another 6 thing of Keystones.
Hey, look at those empty dish soap bottles.
Yeah,
3 dish soap
yeah.
bottles on the counter. You think
Whatever the
you think
hell's
you could have
going
threw at least the emptiest one away?
Yeah.
But now they're collector items.
Yeah. A Trumpster Bob original.
See?
There's nothing in his fridge. I saw a thing of hot sauce. Let's see if we can kind of
There's something
examine.
pink in there. You think that's
Pepto-Bismol.
Oh god, it is Pepto.
In the fridge.
Keeping the Pepto next to the hot sauce.
Hot sauce. I see pickles or olives or something. That jar between the hot sauce and the
Like
Peptos.
maybe on, there might be like
Some
chocolate
bitch probably
syrup.
got capers next to Pepto.
He's gonna make some chicken piccata.
Ooh.
You need.
I think he's got like a bottle of Hershey's chocolate syrup underneath the hot sauce.
That's
Maybe
something. I
it
do
could
see a
also,
bottle.
It could also be actual just syrup, like pancake syrup, maybe.
It could be.
I had a
pancake
beer
syrup.
left.
Oh, we got a better shot for a
Right
second.
there.
I think there was a green pepper in the door too.
I got a bear.
I got a bear left next to my Pepto.
The way he pronounces the letter B is so funny.
Right there.
Let's see if we can catch. I can't see what it is. It might be some kind of
it's
booze.
so hard.
Now I got plenty of.
He's got another thing of hot sauce.
Is that a Subway cup or something, or
that's
just a Dixie?
Louisiana hot sauce.
Louisiana fresh.
That fridge is fucking
That's
sad.
the one in the door was Tapatio.
I'm sick.
I'm sick.
I
Tapatio.
want this cold one.
I have my Tapatio shirt on right now.
See?
There's
You
like
and
nothing
Trumpster
in
Bob.
this.
Oh, those eggs there? Is that an egg carton?
I think he's
Yeah.
got like eggs, water, and then just beer.
He's got like fast food cups.
There might be, there's fast food cups. There might be a sandwich there, or that might just be slices of ham.
Got worse in there. Y'all thought I was bullshitting?
That is bullshit, and I got them Johnsonville Grillers,
No
original
way.
flat
No
bratwurst.
way. You got Johnsonville brats? Where did you find
I
those?
thought I was bullshitting. These are the coin ones. They're shaped
Yeah,
like coins. The medallions. I got the brat medallions. We don't need those dick-shaped sausages going in our mouths. We don't need the medallions. Bratwurst.
Hell to the yeah. I'm supposed to cook them bad boys up.
Cook them bad boys up.
I mean, this must have been a while ago because he was living in that little apartment for a while.
Unless this is the
Oh,
room in
it
that
is.
little apartment.
It is.
It's probably a group living area
Yeah,
because
probably.
Little
that
hand.
space there was like, it looked like it was furnished by like a social worker.
When you're pounding the poop.
Pounding the poop. Oh my God, he's got his own little dry
He's
closet.
got cans of tuna.
Nesquik? Did I just see like powdered Nesquik on that fucking shelf?
Yeah, that's his dry closet. That's so he doesn't have to go to the kitchen when his roommates are there.
Is that
He
tuna?
makes himself a little cocoa tuna fish.
Or
I
is it
think
dip?
that might be either tuna, or chicken breast in a
It's
can.
tuna.
I think it's chicken.
I thought it was dip at first.
It's chunk light.
Chunk light.
It's Buzz Bee tuna.
That's my beer pile over there.
There's my beer pile over there where
my
I
beer
pound
pile
the
right there.
poop. The isopropyl
He drinks rubbing
alcohol.
alcohol.
Couple shots of isopropyl rubbing alcohol when
I
I, get
wouldn't
my
be surprised.
keystones in. Doc says it's gonna kill my liver. Joke's on him. I don't have liver.
I ain't gonna show you my third beer pile because I can put that shit in the bag.
Watch football live and cable free. It's recommending
All right.
fights.
Yeah.
Donald Trump and UFC.
How fucking awesome would it be if Trumpster Bob like tried to watch your like stream the fight now thing?
That would be funny. Watch this. This is crazy. This guy uses a pro wrestling move in a real fight.
Oh, it's Sav.
All right, so that guy threw a kick on him and
Went for a
totally
kick.
missed.
Got caught in the hook.
Oh damn!
Wow!
This is how you know. This is almost like a
look how he
Samoan drop type of thing.
Oh man!
And then his buddy comes in and pieces a little tootie. Ah, little Papa got wrecked. And here comes the police to be like, okay, no more wrestling, boys. And then that's the guy in the red pants that came after Seth Rollins. This guy's getting owned everywhere.
We're saying just ban the fucking pants and then all the problems will go away.
He's just rabid. I'm checking Ben's pants right now, making sure he's not wearing any red ones.
Here's a crazy thing. This is an interview. I don't know how old this interview is, but it's Howard Stern interviewing Courtney Love about Ted Nugent.
Oh.
Check this out.
Why couldn't
listen to me.
I got
Listen to me.
it.
I want to
It's a
interview
big
you.
thing.
I want to interview
At
you if you allow
12?
me.
Sure.
The first time one of the first times you gave sex was with Ted Nugent. You went backstage, you claimed.
And he hates me, and he can't remember it.
And you gave him oral sex.
Yeah, I was in my peer group, and they were groupies, and
And you did it. You did that for Ted Nugent.
How old were you? 16 pretty
or
young.
something? 12?
Pretty young. I don't want to talk about it.
Be honest. How old were you?
I don't want kids to know how old I was.
But I think that's important so that we understand.
No, I don't think that anybody needs to know the age back then in the,
How old were
50s.
you? No, how old were you when you gave Ted Nugent the sex?
Really young.
12?
I didn't have breasts yet.
You're kidding.
No.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's sick.
It's sick.
How old were you?
The one he
11?
said before. No, the one he said.
12.
And a half.
Like that matters.
12 and a half?
Yeah, but
Look, there's a big difference between this many and this many.
No.
I mean, like that. I had a disgusting, I was in juvenile hall. I was 18 when I did the real thing.
All right. Yeah, someone sent that to me, and I'm like, whoa.
The cool thing about that is that Ted Nugent, forgot about it. So
he forgot about it.
He can go to court and he can testify and say, I never did that, because he forgot about it.
Here's a Christian watching our show, and actually, funny enough, it was the last time Magicus was on, or maybe not the last time, but one of the more recent times.
Interesting.
And this guy watches our show, and let's see what he has to say.
Let's take a look at. See, some of the stuff they show is just. It's just filthy.
It's filthy.
Just filthy stuff.
They're
they show.
dirty
Some
filthers.
You're so sensitive.
But
they're sick filthers. They're dirty, icky McNasties. A lot of whores and
like
filth.
a guilty
In the beginning, there was nothing.
There was nothing. And now there's something.
The
Drunken Peasants.
He'll comment on
Look at that, how they mock God right at the beginning.
Yeah.
In the beginning, there was nothing.
It's pretty clever, actually.
I like it. The intro's great.
Not to give ourselves little pats on the back and stuff, but what's the alternative? Not mocking God?
That's all these guys do. I mean,
I don't believe in a God, so it doesn't matter whether
really
I mock
need to
it or
go
not.
Does matter.
Much more in depth about these guys. I am curious in regards to the situation about Kent Hovind getting arrested.
How many of you guys are familiar with Kent Hovind?
Here we go.
He's like a pseudoscience
I remember
peddler.
this.
Like he
Is
tries.
he the guy who did the? Is he the guy who did the pandemic? Hovind.
COVID-19. Kent Hovind 19.
Okay. Sorry about all the cussing as well, guys.
Sorry about the cussers, y'all.
I actually trimmed my goatee a little bit since then.
Look at this. So, allegedly injured his wife, Cindy Lincoln. Third wife. So, just so you guys are aware, you little atheist guys over here.
Oh.
According to the Word
Hi,
of God,
that's me.
Kent Hovind, 19 as you guys wanted to call him.
Yeah, it was funny.
He's
That was
actually
a
in
good joke.
adultery. He's on his third marriage while his
That depends on which Christian religion you belong to.
Ben, this guy's got a point. He can't beat his wife because he can't legally be married 3 times.
Right.
He was just beating a common street whore.
He can
that
legally
makes
do
it
it.
so much better.
He can legally do it. It's just I don't know what religion this guy is, but most Christian religions you can get divorced and marry again. It's pretty much only Catholicism and like religions adjacent to Catholicism.
He's probably
like Orthodox or whatever, where you can't get divorced.
Probably one of those John the Baptist Mandalorians.
actual wife, his covenant wife, is still alive. According to the Word of God, he is in adultery. And this is the fruit of
So it's
adultery.
okay that he beat her.
This is the fruit of it right
That's what
here.
he's saying. Hovind spent 9 years in federal prison on financial-related offenses, including structuring bank withdrawals and failing to file tax returns. After his release, he opened Dinosaur Adventureland in Florida and another location in Conecuh County in April 2018. The attraction promotes creationism and derides evolution as the dumbest religion in the world. Evolution isn't a religion.
Yes, it is. It takes a lot of faith to believe in evolution.
It's a good argument. I didn't consider the "oh yes, it is" argument.
Is evolution a religion?
That's why it's the dumbest religion. That's not a religion. It's one of the better sciences, but it is a dumb religion.
That's
no.
No.
You guys believe you started off as what? Rocks or primordial
Yes,
soup?
not rocks. Due to evolution, we all believe we started out as rocks.
Yep.
That's how evolution works.
Fraggle rocks.
Evolved into like single cell amoeba and evolved into like fish walking on the land and evolved into like apes and then evolved into humans.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Started from a rock, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and now we're this.
Yeah, I've never heard the rock thing before, but it's more like primordial soup is what they call it.
Well, it's technically true though, because we all were like stardust at one point.
Sure.
That just
Well, that's like, life as we know it.
Everything is made of stardust except humans, who are made of stardust and pizza crust.
That's why we're so sweet. I feel
sorry for you.
A line they like to use, that it's based on faith. It's
No,
based
it's
on
not.
people. No, it's not.
It is. It takes a lot of faith to believe that we came from that.
Oh
to
shit,
this.
he's really convincing me now.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
Not because my pastor said so. This is just a new faith. It's just so much easier. It's so much easier to connect the dots and believe in God.
And again, evolution. Where's all the transitional fossils?
These people just lack fucking imagination. They just-
how it works.
That's clever. Where are all the
Yeah.
transitional
Oh, it is
fossils?
clever.
Magicus.
Clever? Not
very clever.
There are
They're out
definitely
there.
transitional fossils.
There might not be fossils for everything because not all fossils survive.
Whoa.
Yeah. But
We're
there
lucky that we have
are
found as
transitional
much stuff as-
fossils for things.
Yeah, we found some of them. Like,
Yeah.
you're not going to find for 100% of things. It's actually amazing that we found as much as we have.
Right.
And that we continue to find more. Because, like, there's no guarantee that that stuff still exists. Like, it could have, been destroyed in any number of seismic events or anything. So,
Do you want to hear the audio?
Man, do you want me to start masturbating live on the stream?
Okay, that's disgusting. Why would you say that?
What do you mean?
Like, see, that's my point.
What's your point?
Like,
Yeah, you have not made a point yet. Let's hear it though.
I only said that because I knew this guy would be responding to the video in the future. I wanted to trigger him.
literally get off
3D
on
chest.
hearing things like this, and he just proved it. Why would you say something so vile and filthy out of your mouth like
You're
that?
so
Just for him.
sensitive.
I did it just for you, Papa.
They literally get off on seeing certain, stories like this, and when it pertains to.
I mean, I do, but I wasn't going to brag about it on the show.
Yeah,
Right.
I actually don't get off to this. I only get off to like a massive abusive sexual scenarios.
Christians or professing Christians.
Casey's
'Cause I don't
watching
believe
again.
Kent Hovind is he.
It's Kent. It's funny because Brett Keane called him Kent Hovind too. It seems like Christians can't pronounce his name right.
Even born again at this point. I mean, he just keeps going off into adultery, into adultery, into adultery. I mean, I would say the Lord is going to give him over to a reprobate mind. I will say this much. When it came to Kent Hovind's teachings, in regards to evolution versus young earth creationism, etc., I think he did a really good job.
He did a really good job. I do want to say, the Dinosaur Hunter Park, he did a really good job.
I don't think that he's done a really good job about anything in his entire life.
I don't really care. He's doing this to educate dumb people with miseducation. We're probably all being miseducated at some point.
No,
at
you
least.
don't get to use that word to describe them. Educate is our word.
Whoa,
What's
we
that?
don't use the R word, dude.
I have face mask available.
Oh, I've never worn a mask.
We can't let you in the store without one. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have a
They have
medical
an old lady as the security guard. An old lady with pink hair.
and religious exemption. Yeah.
It doesn't
You don't
apply
break
to
civil laws, do you?
This is a reservation.
Oh my god.
An Indian reservation.
I wonder.
This is on an Indian reservation.
It looked like the one in Tulalip. I wonder if they used the same.
Yeah, I've seen ones in New Mexico that have a similar kind of aesthetic to it.
What does that mean?
It means that whatever laws applies out there does not apply in here.
There is no law for a mask. There is no mandate for a mask. Your policy does not supersede the law. It's against my religion, and I have a health condition and can't wear a mask.
The only way that we can
You're
help
breaking
you,
the law
sir,
by if you're trying to refuse service, you're
we're
breaking the
not
law.
refusing your service, you're
Salt River.
more than welcome to go through a drive-thru.
I wouldn't mind seeing this
They
guy
can
wash
assist
up
you in
on
the
Salt
drive-thru.
River one day.
I wouldn't mind seeing this old lady put this dude in an arm bar and like throwing him out the door.
Can we
We need that fucking guy from the other video to just like fucking sumo drop him.
Yeah, except that guy was being attacked. He was doing a self-defense.
That duck was masterful.
Yeah, it was a quality duck. I want these people to be able to tase anybody that comes in without a mask.
Disgusting.
You should have
Disgusting
10
behavior.
seconds to put a mask on or catch a taser. That should be the new law.
I 100% agree. Fuck these people. Nobody who works in retail gets paid enough to deal with your dumb
Wow, these
bullshit.
people are so sick.
This guy again.
I hate this guy.
I hate this guy.
You know, you want
He's
to
gonna catch an ass beating eventually.
He's worse than Baked Alaska.
He's more of a prick. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Baked Alaska at least like looks like a fucking cartoon.
Well, Baked Alaska's going to prison.
This
He
guy
probably-
bothers me.
Hey Ben,
more.
do you think you could say that last thing just one more time? Because it sounded so great when you said it.
Baked Alaska's going to prison.
He
more than likely is.
God, yes. I'm like halfway there right now.
So sick.
Yeah, if this guy could just get tased, I would. That should be the next evolution in the anti-maskers.
If she could
Just
tase
need
this
this
guy
right
right
here.
now, I would get
So hopefully you guys don't break the law.
The cashiers can't serve you.
Why?
It's only going to take you 2 seconds.
You know
just for a
what? What country is this?
This is not a
tribal
country.
reservation?
Yeah, it's technically sovereign in many ways. Let's hear her answer.
This is Indian country.
This is America.
Do me a favor.
It is not.
You don't have to wear a mask in America.
Read this.
Hey guys,
Literally
you
by
guys
definition,
approve of
separate
this?
from America.
Do you approve of this? You approve of discrimination?
It's not discrimination.
Oh,
It's
100%.
Indian reservation.
Oh, she got
100%
gloves on too. She's not just masking it. She got gloves
Yeah,
too.
you're asking the wrong person.
You asking the girl with the mask and the gloves? You're dumb, papa.
Discrimination.
Read this.
100% discrimination.
Read this.
Hey, your policy's not above the law, dude.
Go ahead and record this.
How great would it
This
be?
guy's big enough to grab him and throw his ass out the door.
How great would it be if when you go up to read this sign, the native man just takes his fucking hammer and bops you over the head with it?
Hammer?
Whatever he's
Your
got in his
policy's
hand
not
there.
above
Is
the
that a
law,
hammer
bro.
or a tomahawk? What is that?
Especially since it's on reservation.
Okay, you guys are just killing yourself by wearing masks all day. Disgusting. Unbelievable behavior.
What's disgusting is you're fucking harassing people working retail that just like absolutely don't want to be there and just making their lives hell.
Do you like being a little Nazi? You like it?
A little Nazi.
Do you?
Does it give you power
Do
to
you?
try to enforce masks?
Do you?
I do this all the time, dude. I hunt mask
do I.
Nazis, dude.
I have people who don't want to wear masks.
You don't even have it. Put it over your nose then if you're gonna wear a mask.
I will.
Yeah, do that, slave.
Now put
Be
it
a
down.
good slave.
Put it
Wow.
down.
Be a good slave.
Now put it down. Now go.
Yeah.
Oh, I need 20 and pump too.
Well, you ain't gonna get service here. If you don't want to wear the mask, then don't. Go on.
Look at this guy, Nazi. This is a Nazi. This is a modern day fascist.
Please just beat
He's calling,
his ass.
he's calling a
He needs
native
it so
guy a
badly.
Nazi. Look at him laughing. He's like, I can't
Disgusting,
believe
dude.
this shit.
This is how you treat your customers.
Yeah. No, just go ahead.
No soup for
Pathetic,
you.
dude.
Go on.
There you go.
Oh,
there
I
you
wanted
go.
to see
He's
the
done.
rest.
Did he pull the guy's mask off
I think so.
and then got
Oh
rocked?
yeah, he fucked up. Papa fucked
He got
up real
rocked.
hard.
Papa got rocked.
That's where it ends, unfortunately.
Yeah, he got his camera knocked out.
He was too busy getting his fucking teeth knocked out.
Yeah, I hope he's picking up some teeth right now.
I'm glad that this fairy tale has a nice happy ending to it.
I see someone in the chat. It says New Mexico 1912 is their name, and they have a Zia symbol, like the New Mexico flag, as their icon, as their profile picture. It says natives do use swastikas. Yeah, but their use of swastikas is pre World War II.
So they started it?
Well, there's swastikas in the East too. They just have different representation, and normally they're not tilted like the Nazi swastika. It's like.
Are you telling me that the Nazis were framed?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, they did a cultural appropriation. That's even
that
worse.
that sounds more Nazi than I was thinking.
I think it was
Yeah,
like
the
a
Buddhists
symbol
use
of
it.
luck or
I think the
something.
Hindi use it. The Hindus also use it.
Hindus, yeah. Here's there's a theater called the Chemo Theater in downtown Albuquerque, and they have like these swastikas.
Oh my God! Take that down. Somebody start a GoFundMe to.
But
to
the Nazi
protest
swastika
here?
was normally tilted.
Oh yeah, huh?
Well, yeah.
I think
this
that-
predates.
There we go.
You know,
Isn't that just like what the Windows logo looked like?
I don't know.
That looked like.
I'm a good person and I love God, but I have a big evil side that it's always over there. And I've learned not to enjoy my enemies having bad things happen.
Yeah, I don't believe
yes,
anything
I
you
just be
just
thanking the
said.
Lord right now. Lord, help me, Holy Spirit. Let me not be evil and rebel with this.
Billy, why does your phone have a hole in it?
I got punched in the dick.
Love Jesus.
Oh, love Jesus.
It is ridiculous that he covers his desk in paper. It's like he can't have a laptop.
He's not allowed.
Oh, see, I am a fallen creature and I should not rebel. That's how my.
It probably distracts him.
What else? Oh no, I don't even want to watch
Oh,
this.
the anti-mask guy was pulling the Randy Marsh defense. I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
I thought this was
So I was originally not going to trim or shave my beard until January 6th, but then I went to the rally
Spexo looks like an 8-year-old.
and trimmed up my beard to make it more like
With
shaved
a
and stuff like
beard.
that.
A fake beard.
And now I'm kind of thinking about
Watch.
just shaving the whole thing off. But when I shave it, I have like a baby face. Like I look like I'm 18 years old or something like that.
8 years
like,
old.
Super young. But then when I have a beard, I look like older and more distinguished. But then when I shave it, I look like super young. And it's easier for me to not look super homeless.
Look like you want a Red
So
Ryder
I really
BB
don't
gun.
know if I want to keep the beard or shave the beard. Plus, when I shave it, I think you could.
It's like before and after, he looks different kinds of trash, but still trash.
He has some like dark circles under his eyes, like he never sleeps
Notice
or
like
something.
how big of a head I have.
Yeah.
I don't know. My head
He
looks like a light
stays up
bulb,
all
kind of.
night thinking of the first time he kissed Nick Fuentes and met his wife.
That's his wife for a photo.
Really don't know, but I think I might just shave it. Okay, so I shaved. Kind of regret it.
Yeah. You look like a former child actor right now.
You didn't have to shave all of it. You could have gone like, a half inch or something.
You look like you went family style on a Kyle Rittenhouse with Ricky Schroeder.
With Ricky Schroeder.
Yeah, you and Ricky Schroeder went half and half on Rittenhouse's bail.
How did he repay you?
Under the table.
Everyone, please like the stream. We're going to move on to the next thing in just a moment. Did we get any cool Streamlabs?
Yeah, a lot of people think we did. Specifically, though, random guy 2324 donated Canadian money to the super chat and said the anti-mask guy is pulling the Randy Marsh defense. I'm sorry, I thought this was America. And then
I
Daniel,
love that.
Vanessa Barbie, and Rat Lord Alcaraz already had their messages read out because this is America.
Yes.
And we're all caught up. Another $50 and Magic just takes another shot, guys. If you just want to throw
Please,
money
I
at him,
need this.
do it.
He needs it.
Do it. He needs it more than he needs his own dignity.
I don't have any use for that. Give me alcohol, please.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Oh, no. All right.
More from Metallica.
Whenever Brett Keane mentions music, he brings up Megadeth. It's
He
weird.
loved them.
I was a big fan of Megadeth when I was a teenager.
I've seen both Metallica and Megadeth.
I've
They're
never
both
seen
great.
Metallica. I've seen Megadeth twice, and I got to meet the guys from Megadeth once, just like at an autograph signing, which they're like sitting at a table and you're just kind of like, "Hi, how you doing?" And then they sign your shit, and then you move on. Nothing really
I think
cool.
when I saw Megadeth, it was right before like the 2016 election, And like they were just like, you know what? I don't give a flying fuck like who you support. Just go vote for someone. And like I thought that was a good message.
Interesting.
Oh wow. Somebody on Twitter 4 hours ago posted, if you're a man whose height society considers short, I think you should know most people don't pay attention to it as much as people online do. Being 6'1" or below is no barrier to happiness. And then someone responded with porn of Vern Troyer having sex with a woman. And I've never seen that before. So I just thought,
it's a good response.
Yeah. I was like, oh wow.
Family.
Speaking of Vern Troyer.
Family.
I thought that was Vin Diesel.
Oh yeah, probably.
It's very many families.
It's Vin Diesel and The Rock.
There's the one Rock back there and one Will Smith from Bad Boys.
I think I see Tito Ortiz on the far right.
Family.
Going anywhere. Family.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
I kind of liked that, so I'm watching it again. Family.
Dude.
Family.
Ben. Tell me you did not buy 19 cameos from Vin Diesel to attack Brett Keene's family. Tell me you didn't.
I paid, as everyone knows, I'm a secret billionaire, and I paid some cloning corporation to clone Vin Diesel.
Oh my God.
Some of these were botched, but I think overall...
You might want to get your money back on that, because I don't think all of these came out quite right.
This one guy in the front with the bitch tits? He looks like he might
You
be
mean
part
Tito?
Is that in the front here? The little pale skin one?
Tito, it's Tito Ortiz.
Oh,
Remember, he got
wow.
his ass kicked by Anderson Silva and never recovered.
This is Titties Ortega.
Titties
Ortega. He's got little titties, little beach titties.
Ortega.
He's probably a fan of the show. I'm sorry I'm picking on you, guy. If you're
Well,
watching.
I just want to thank all my supporters. I made the GoFundMe goal. And
I guess she made a GoFundMe and made the goal. So she's
She
moving.
moved out, right? I think
She's
in a
not
different
yet.
Place.
Not yet. She's about to.
And I'm doing really well financially for my move. And as you can tell, I am getting ready to move.
She's moving. She announced where she's moving to. She's moving to Alabama.
Alabama, Arkansas.
It's not exactly an upgrade from Florida.
Yeah, but
Cheaper.
it's that's the she's on a fixed income. She doesn't work, so
You think
she
Pit
needs-
Monk will go visit her?
Pit Monk lives in Mississippi, not Alabama.
It's not that far away.
Pit Monk hates Alabama.
He should. It's the same thing.
We did an episode of The Altered Perspective last week where Trumpster Bob just randomly came on the show and was going after Pimp Monk and saying that like Mississippi is where all the gays come from. Like he said something like 80% or something of people from Mississippi are gay. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird stuff.
Haven't you ever heard of the Mississippi Queer Factory?
Only a
No.
couple more days left, and I'm going to hit the
All of them
road.
came from like California.
I've
they moved to
packed
California.
about 16 boxes.
They all moved to Texas.
And
California used to be full of
right now-
heterosexual actors and actresses until Mississippi sent Rock Hudson as the first infiltrator.
Rock Hudson.
trying to use up all the food in my refrigerator, and then I'm going to clean out the refrigerator. And basically I'm just trying to cook all the stuff that's in the freezer, and I'm being creative and making like new recipes.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm trying to minimize wasting food. There is stuff I'm going to have to throw out, though. I'm going to have to throw out like liquid bottles that have already been opened, because during travel they're probably going to spill and make a mess. So I'll be.
I want this to be the new era for Gail.
Yeah, the new era.
Wholesome era.
Gail might be from that generation where it's really hard to waste things. Like grandmas that save all the condiment packets from McDonald's. Like
Yeah.
they won't throw away the sauces.
She's on a fixed income too, so she needs to make the most of everything she has.
Yeah.
Speaking
of the most, look at Gail's beautiful dress.
Why are you going there?
A beautiful dress.
But yeah, I'm just giving everyone updates for those of you that wondered. She's moving. She's making the move.
I'm glad that she met her goal. That's good.
Yeah.
Do you think we should play the Vin Diesel clip again?
Sure.
All right.
Family.
It's Thanksgiving.
Family.
Hope everybody gets together for Thanksgiving with their
Family.
has a couple Coronas, a couple of street races, saves the world once or twice.
Family.
I think that's fine.
Family.
Some good eating right there. Happy Thanksgiving from Vin Diesel's.
You know what? When I was setting up the show earlier, I almost never watch H3H3, but I was watching it because he was talking about the quartering versus Keemstar, and he watched this clip too. It's like someone took something Jordan Peterson said about being able to hook up with women and made it all like inspirational sounding.
Oh, wow.
For incels.
Oh, good.
I would say very forthrightly, if I had two men and all other things being equal, one was capable of serial sexual relationships and was attractive enough to manage that, and the other wasn't, that the person who managed to do that is more successful. I believe that. So if you're abstinent because you're incapable, that is not a virtue. But you can't divorce something.
I love the stock footage. So they took some emotional sounding music, they added some reverb to Jordan Peterson's voice, and then they made this used this stock footage from like.
Somebody did that with like one of Billy's rants one time.
Yes, it was the wholesome memes one.
Classic.
Yep.
As miraculous as sexuality from your life. How are you going to do that? Well, you can trivialize it. It's nothing. Well, okay. Well, then you have nothing. So good luck with that. Ooh. You're going to take one of the deepest sources of meaning that's available to you and turn it into nothing. Well, that's its own punishment. Well, so then you integrate it into your life. Well, what do you want for your life? Do you want to be, what is it that you want from sex? Do you want intimacy? Do you want closeness? Do you even want the experience to be of high quality?
Most people who have sex don't even have intimacy and closeness. So don't get caught up in that, you little virgin incels. Don't get caught up in that. Don't worry. You not having sex is probably just as fulfilling as most of these people out there having too much sex. Don't you worry.
Family.
Sex with your
person to pay attention to you. Well, they're going to have to care for you. I mean, lust will get you somewhere, and it's not nothing. But it's by no means everything.
Hey.
And everyone knows this. People are lonely. They need someone to communicate with, and they need someone to tie themselves together with, so their lives make a rope. They need someone to communicate with when times are good and to share their.
Are you a rigger, Magicus?
Am I a
what?
rigger?
A rigger.
Oh.
I've never rigged anything.
Yeah, get yourself a little rope bunny, become a rigger, and just tie her up.
I'm going to close up the voting on the poll here. Looks like neither in first place, Keemstar in second, and the quartering in third.
One more win for the good guys.
Neither.
Yeah, neither is the good guys.
And they need someone to share their catastrophes, and they need a framework that's stable so that they can have children. And well, why would you have children? It's like, that's a stupid question. It's like, well, what else are you gonna do? You know, I mean, there aren't that many things that make up your life. And intimate relationships, that's 20% of your life, or 30% of your life. Children, that's 20% of your life. Now, you can get away with neither of those, but you better have a...
I have to wonder what the Discord server is like for whoever made this video.
Walloping career, or a tremendous aptitude at something creative and remarkable. And maybe you can do that. Maybe that'll be enough for you, but I've seen that unidimensionality work out well and very, 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 very rarely.
I know, I'm proud of it. I'm a very, 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 very rare
How much
case
longer
of
is this?
success.
Holy shit, it's too long. I'm skipping the rest of it.
Don't you just want to listen to?
No, I just wanted to
Jordy
show the
Now,
ridiculousness.
let's get one of these.
To Family again.
Can we have one of these of Jesse Lee Peterson next?
Family, 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 family.
Monty from Hannibal and Monty had sex with his
family, 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 family.
I have fucked both of my parents.
What? Family. Hi, Billy. I have fucked both of my parents. Family.
That would make a good hi, Billy.
Bye, Billy.
Go fuck yourself, Billy.
Go fuck yourself, Billy.
Fuck you, Billy.
Fuck you, Billy. Yeah, that would be the perfect one. That would be the perfect hi, Billy.
Family.
There's so many good hi Billies out there.
Family. What else we got? We've got this guy.
We got little elbow macaronis in the chat. Need to like this stream or else get punched in the.
Please like the
fruit
stream,
punch.
and if you want to throw us a couple bucks, TTS is $5 tonight. It's been $20 for years, but for the last few episodes, we've had it down to $5. So if you want to throw us $5, it'll read it out loud and distract us, and we'll have to respond to it. This guy has a very unique belief that he's about to tell you about.
I believe
Oh God.
that the world ended in 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually believe that too. This is all just we've all just been living in hell since then.
Right. He was probably a 2012 prepper, and he probably focused on it so much that he's had to create this pathological belief that the world actually did end. Like,
it would explain a lot of things.
At least an iteration of the world. Now bear with me, all right? But
Family.
I don't know if you remember, but there was all this talk that the world was going to end and the Mayan calendar was going to come to fruition.
And it was wrong.
And I remember
The Mayan
a lot of
calendar
people
was
were...
going to come to fruition.
I think he means end,
Yeah,
not come to fruition.
yeah,
It was just a calendar.
The idea was the Mayan calendar ended on December 21st, 2012.
Yeah, and people were saying, well, maybe they knew something that we don't know.
Maybe they didn't give a fuck to go further than that.
Because it was so long.
It ended on the winter solstice.
All calendars end eventually.
Yeah, and I believe that their religion was all based on the sun, so that makes a lot of sense.
Interesting.
The winter solstice has the least amount of daylight that year. It's the day with the least amount of daylight.
Yeah, they just stopped marking after that one because, like, what's the chance that we'll be a civilization that's this
Yeah.
far into it? We got that. You know, they didn't choose that day. Their fucking pen ran out of ink.
Right, basically.
freaked out about it. And they thought that Nibiru and Planet X were going to come and everyone was going to die.
Not everyone thought that.
I thought Nibiru and Planet X was going to come and everyone was going to die.
We would see...
It happened. I was there. I remember it.
We would see a planet like that way before it got here. We would be able to see it with telescopes way
It had
before.
Romulan cloaking technology. You didn't see it.
Okay.
There's a movie. There's a movie
So everyone
coming
started
out
prepping
about that from the guy who did I can't remember, Adam McKay. He did the one with Christian Bale about the collapse, The Big Short, and it's based on true events. And all the scientists that are trying to warn people are being like laughed off by the media. It looks like it's gonna be a funny one.
It's more likely that a giant asteroid would come and hit our planet than a weird phantom planet.
Well, it's really easy for asteroids to do that because it's really hard to detect them.
And they're everywhere. Like, we know
They don't
that those
have
are
to-
there. They're close.
They don't need to be all that big to be like Earth-ending asteroids.
Right.
Like a kilometer across, I think, is what it takes to end all life on Earth. It's not very big.
There's this one story that this guy thought he had to jump through a portal in order to save the world.
Huh? A Stargate?
The portal was on the top of a cliff, so I had to jump off the cliff in order to reach the portal.
Really? Okay. So are you just telling us that you're crazy?
I don't know what happened to him, but I hope he made it. But I don't think he did. I think he failed. Because if we look just at
I think he failed because we're not really still here.
Trajectory.
I would think if we were really still here, I would think that he did make it and he jumped and sacrificed himself. I would have thought that. But because we're not here, right here and now, and the world ended in 2012, I think he didn't make it. That's how ass backwards this guy is. He thought a guy jumping into a guy jumping into Mel's hole and sacrificing himself in Mel's hole at the top of a mountain would save the world. And he thinks now the guy failed because he's not currently making this video. We're not currently watching this video currently right now.
Since 2012, it's just deteriorated so rapidly.
Like the quality in your video keeps doing.
It's the download.
I think 2012 was the last.
My downloader's been glitching videos when it downloads them.
Of that age.
Some of them, anyway.
Of the old era, really. Because after 2012, then smartphones took over, went full force. The Cultural Revolution started to appear. We see everyone stopped talking about Occupy Wall Street and the bankers.
But you want to know what happened? Boomers learned how to use the fucking internet. Like, they got Facebook, and that's what fucked everything.
I think that the Occupy Wall Street movement was the last-ditch effort to try and organize people, and they just got better optics to shut that stuff down. And now that they're funding money into the groups that will be the loudest, they pick and choose, and they defund them.
Yeah, and people have chosen other causes other than Occupy Wall Street.
I think Occupy was probably the first grassroots movement, though. The last grassroots movement, I mean, that actually exists because people got together and tried to fight it. And I think everything else is just a funnel distraction right now.
It's actually starting to
That's
wake
my
up
conspiracy theory.
The corrupt banking system, and that kind of just evaporated.
What?
The Occupy Wall Street evaporated.
It evolved. It's like a Pokemon. It evolved and got stronger.
It turned into separate causes. It split off into the Tea Party. It split off into what eventually became Black Lives Matter. It split off into MAGA, and it became intersectionalized into multiple different groups, fighting for their little pieces of a pie that nobody's gonna get.
I think the Tea Party already existed when
Wall Street happened.
Yeah, Occupy Wall Street. Tea Party was already a thing for a long time. Yeah, Tea Party was like Obama McCain election. The Tea Party was around for that.
Okay.
I don't know how many. From people I knew that participated in the Occupy movement, most of them were left wing. There might have been some right wingers in it, but I think it was mostly. I remember what's his name, Breitbart. Right before not too long before he died, there was a video of him like yelling at a bunch of Occupy protesters. He was like, "Stop killing people!" He was just yelling a bunch of dumb shit at them.
And there's been new narratives that we all know have been put into place to distract us from the banking cartels and the oil cartels.
A small phallic object says, "Don't you know, dude? USA was conquered in 1970 by the CIA. It was actually conquered in 1963 on this day by the CIA. On this day when they did a murder to John F. Kennedy." According to Twitter today, it was trending all day that the CIA killed JFK. It was like a top.
Yeah, I have a little bit on that too, and how Oliver Stone is mad that they won't promote his movie.
Did you get that? Did you get that poem? That declassified poem?
I have the PDF.
Yeah, that was nuts.
And everything in culture's just degraded rapidly since then. Like it was already on the decline.
It was already on
the
decline.
It's exponentially on the decline.
And then the video internet connections people had increased exponentially. Occupy Wall Street came up around about the time everybody started having iPhones and video phones on their their phones, their cell phones, video cameras on their cell phones. So the process of information, live information, we had a tape from the 90s of Rodney King getting beat on like a VHS tape.
Yeah, it was
and
VHS.
that was like kind of how the news in Vietnam showed us for the first time what war really looked like, right? And now we're seeing for the first time what police brutality really looked like in the 90s. And then now we're seeing it on every street corner. And we're also looking for it in ways that we can now argue whether or not it was brutality or not, because the littlest thing goes up and like, this is brutality, and people are like, no, you need to respect cops, and they're fighting over everything now. So we're seeing every little piece of evidence be brought forth by the camera of people at home. That's the craziness. We have more access to this reality. These perspectives of people are being documented at a crazier rate than ever. That's why it seems crazy. We got more eyes.
What's really crazy about it, though, is we have like all this fucking evidence of all this shit, but like nothing changes because everything has just gotten more and more corrupt since then. It's like just entrenched even deeper.
Well, that's they have the big global summits, right? The big business global summits.
Like the G20?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the G20. What is it? It's not the Bilderberg convention, but like
that's not a global summit.
Yeah, they have like they had a convention in 2018 where they officially announced the death of the truth. Is their doctrine for their business meeting was how the truth no longer mattered.
I don't know.
It was the announcement then. My brain is fried. I've been watching too many snake face artifices on this video, and I think I'm starting to join the Illuminati. But
let's watch this.
Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Buff Quill, baby, back. I'm up at that love trying to do again. That's your boy Buff Quill. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Anyways, gonna do today. We're gonna do
Hey,
How
Magic
Soon Is
is I
Now
want to tell you about Buff
Style
Corell.
by the Smiths, the Smitties.
I know
some joints. I know
Oh.
there's some joints with the Smiths, and it's a good joint, so I'm gonna do it. So how soon is now? That's a good question. How soon is now? That's a trick question. How soon is now? It's almost like how is the past
my boy
ready for
LEV
the
when
future?
I'm on
You
his
kind of
shit.
got to say, wait a second. You missed me, and then
How soon is
Anyways,
now?
we're gonna get it like I said, sing songs, music, how to buy it.
Sing song?
Right to it real quick.
Ooh, he's buffing. He's the stuff.
Referential deeds. Let's get it.
They call him Golden Corral.
Buff Corell is a guy who does 3 things, and he does 2 of them.
How soon is now twos?
How soon is now? Good question, Rattler and Alcaraz.
All right. All
How
we need
soon
is
is
40
now?
more. Magicus does another shot.
Poor little
More
Magicus.
shots.
Magicus is too sober.
I am.
Oh, look at
We
him
get to
dance.
100, I'll make it a double.
Is this Riverdance? Well,
I like this song a lot. I like this band a lot. It's funny because they're called the Smiths, but he called them the Smitties. It's pretty great, and I was wondering how he was going to dance to it, and I am not disappointed.
I am the sun and the air of a shyness that is criminally vulgar. I'm
This is not the worst he's ever done.
Of nothing in particular.
he's really good at doing the Smitties.
The Smitties.
You shut your mouth.
He's off time right
How
now.
can you say I go about things the wrong way? I am
Isn't the Smitties the band by Jim Morrissey?
Good
one.
Just like everybody else does.
Look at it.
That's fucking moves, man.
Dude,
I love it.
I don't know why I'm saying this, and I don't have any evidence to back it up, but he dances like Charlie Brown fucks. I like how he's got his hand in his pocket because he's a little nervous.
Maybe he's holding his boner down.
Maybe. You think he's chucking back the pool stick? Gotta chalk that cue.
So shut your mouth. How can you say I go about things the wrong way? I am chewing and
I gotta be honest, this is one of his best videos.
Just like everybody else does.
It doesn't take much to sing the Smiths.
I'm not saying it's a high bar to clear. I'm just saying this is one of the better ones.
He could not do these dances if he was wearing shoes and like outside or something. His dance style depends on slippery socks on carpet. He probably kicks up so much static electricity. He probably zaps the fuck out of the first thing he touches after this
Which is
over.
his dick.
Probably.
I just love that he has the poster of himself on the wall as well.
Boom, boom. Well,
There's a club if you like to go. You can meet somebody who really loves you.
do you think you like the Smiths because you went to a Catholic school?
No, why would that be?
I just heard Catholic people love Morrissey.
Break
I
it
heard.
on down. Sweet
Break
voice.
it down. Wap, 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 wap. Thank you to hell with that. Break it down. Wap, 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 wap.
And you leave on your own. Go home. And you
Go
want to die.
Go home. So Ben wanted to watch this and listen to this, and then he leaves the room. I'm not going to watch this and listen to this while he leaves the room. How are you doing, Magicus?
You know, I'm really holding out for another $35 so I can get a double shot in, people. Come on, let's
So you
go.
can get white girl wasted?
Yes, white girl wasted. Don't let anybody fucking alcohol shame you. White girl wasted is like the best way to be wasted.
You know, I promised a reveal earlier.
You did.
And we hit the 100 like mark. We got over 100 likes a while ago.
All right. Do you need a drum roll for this?
No, not at all. I'm just going to show you my newest commander deck I made.
Oh, that's pretty.
Just it's Volo Guide to Monsters. it's a blue-green deck. Volo is from Dungeons and Dragons.
I posted a picture of my latest acquisition. I have a playset of foil subtleties.
Ah, but they're not the extended art. They're just the special
No, they're
ones?
just the regular ones.
Look at you, you little subtlety boy.
I have Archmage's Charms and Ancestral Visions coming as well.
Nice.
My boy Nikachu was tearing it up in Vegas with Merfolk. He went Explorer. It's pretty good. It's like 60th place out of like 1,500.
Nerd. Magicus loves merfolk and magic cards. For those that don't know, those are mermaids.
Yep.
They're mermaids. Do you have a fetish for mermaids? Like, do you ever J.O. to My Little Mermaid porn?
No, I'm a dirty blue mage when it comes to magic, and like Merfolk just hits it because it's like dinky little creatures to attack with, but while also casting counter spells.
Yeah. I need to know this though, Magicus.
What?
Spec visited you recently, right?
I can't confirm or deny that.
I can confirm. Did you guys have sex?
I can't confirm or deny that
Did
either.
you have sex with Spec?
I cannot confirm or deny that.
Did you guys have a Boston Pea party?
I cannot confirm or deny that.
Oh, he brushed your beard. Or they brushed your beard, didn't they? Damn it.
I cannot confirm or deny that.
Damn it. Ah, you're sick. I like it. So, Ben, while you were gone, we decided not to listen to this anymore.
Okay.
We had to call an audible, and the audible was not Buff Corral singing Morrissey anymore.
Okay.
You ever go see the Smiths live?
Not the Smiths. I've seen Morrissey live before.
How does it compare, you think?
I mean, the Smiths haven't been... I don't think the Smiths have been an active band in a very long time.
I mean, like, song-wise, you like the Smiths better than Morrissey's solo stuff?
Yeah, I think so. And he plays the Smiths stuff. Some
live.
of it. Yeah. So...
We got us a super chat. There we
Random
go.
guy says family, 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 family,
family,
family, family, family, family, family, family, family, family.
Actually, Morrissey's really popular in Latin America.
Family, family,
Yeah.
family, 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 family.
Is he Irish?
Family.
I believe he's English, but he might have like Irish ancestry.
I thought it was a Catholic thing why he was popular in Latin America.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, he was born in England. He might have Irish ancestry though. His last name is Morrissey. I believe that's an Irish name.
He was born in Davyhulme, Urmston, United Kingdom. Where's Urmston?
In Lancashire.
Greater Manchester.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to Morrissey ever.
Family, family, family.
Family, 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 family. Magicus is the kind of player to be eating a bowl of Miracle Whip at an FNM.
Yeah, gross.
What, you don't like Friday night mayonnaise?
Friday night mayonnaise? No.
Family. All right.
Not unless it's family sized.
The Wojak
This guy
represents
again.
a modern archetype.
It is the mental projection of your digital self.
All these different types of modes of being are represented within the Wojak. The baseline one being the representation of the everyman, a sort of meta human within the modern context.
Okay, I can't.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I'm done with him. I'm done with this guy.
Good call.
Yeah.
He called me sir. It got me so fuming angry.
People are discriminating against wolves. Wow.
They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
You better well learn to love it.
All right, let's look at this Kennedy stuff. So I guess Oliver Stone, I think he's suggesting that there's some sort of conspiracy theory against this film, which takes another look at the Kennedy assassination, right?
Despite our best efforts to publicize JFK revisited through the looking glass, we've not had much response from the major American media. In fact, next to none. Whereas in Europe, we've received good coverage in France, Germany, Italy, etc. Oliver Stone's done tons of movies on presidents, right? Like he did the George W. Bush film that came out, starring Thanos. He did the JFK.
Starring Thanos.
He's done a lot of big movies. He's no Sally Backwater, you know?
Yeah.
Chat figured it out. Bernie Sanders killed JFK.
He did the
There we
Doors
go, it's
movie
solved.
also.
Whoa.
So
I'm gonna scroll down to his part 2 of 3.
Is there 2?
It says 1 of 3 in the title. So
here's 2 of 3.
We've sent a letter dealing with #Trump and Joe Biden's postponements of the files to all the major newspapers, and not one has been accepted. Could there be a blackout on this subject? Has it become a memory hole? Not to judge from the thousands of responses we're getting. And then the 3 of 2 and 3 says, my crew and I are resigned to letting a word of mouth carry JFK Revisited. I'll soon be outlining some key points we brought up in the film for those who missed it. Thanks for your support. Yeah, all day on Twitter today, CIA killed JFK was trending, like top trending. It was so funny. People were not having it. It was like the liberals and the conservatives got together to be like, yeah, CIA, they're pretty bad.
Let me see. I think right here.
Oh no!
This is
this is the president's intelligence checklist. Okay, so this is
and you can scroll by pressing down.
Yeah, the CIA sent this report the day that Kennedy was assassinated. This was sent to the president the day he was assassinated. So it was after the assassination. This was declassified and approved for release on 2015 on the big information dump.
I like how they just put a slash through the top secret.
Yeah. And it says, in honor of President Kennedy, for whom the president's intelligence checklist was first written on the 17th of June, 1961. So they started making a president's intelligence checklist to like brief the president on things through the CIA. And this is after he was murdered. For the president only, top secret. They sent a top secret message after he died. And they prefaced the message. But for this day, the checklist staff can find no words more fitting than a verse quoted by the president to a group of newspapermen the day he learned of the presence of Soviet missiles in Cuba. So this is for the president only. They sent this like literally the day he died, the afternoon after he died. They sent a poem to the president after he died. Bullfight critics ranked in rows crowd the enormous plaza full, but only one is there who knows, and he's the man who fights the bull. What?
It's a bullfighter poem.
Yeah, and why would the CIA send that to the president after the president
Is
died?
it coded language?
Is there saying
Maybe it's like it's a fuck you. It's like, we killed you, eat shit.
They're saying the only one who knows is the man who fights the bull. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. That's what, literally the day he died, they said this and attribute it to something he said to the newspaper or the news worker or the writer's room for the CIA checklist. It only goes to the president.
Very strange.
Yes. What the heck, man? What the heck, man? Who's the man? Who's the bull? Well, if Kennedy did quote this to the staff, his quote would have been, the Soviet missiles in Cuba would be fighting the bull, and the bullfighter, the bullfighter coming towards the bull. Who's the bull? Who's the fighter? But then when they used this after he got shot, knowing what we know now, that there was 17 gunmen on the grassy knoll, and Lee Harvey Oswald was just there selling Tupperware.
Yeah. It's weird.
It's strange. This is on the official CIA.gov website. It's just like, yeah, no, the day he died, we sent this in. So yeah, this was the day he died in 1963, November 22nd, 1963, and a lot of people think the CIA done did it. And I don't know if they did it, but I will say this. There were talks
I don't think it's impossible. I have no idea, but
under whose orders,
it wouldn't be,
though?
It wouldn't be the most ridiculous thing that we've ever done.
The CIA is not a person.
Well, you know who was in charge of the CIA all throughout this was a George H.W. Bush.
No.
George
Not in 63.
He was definitely working with the CIA.
He wasn't in
63.
charge, though.
He was up there.
Let's see.
If you look at the trajectory of George H.W. Bush's career.
I know the trajectory, but this is 1963. It was John A. McCone. He was the director of the CIA in 63.
For how long? Because didn't Kennedy dump Doles, who was with the CIA before, and they replaced him?
This guy was the director of the CIA from 1961 to 1965.
Yeah. Preceded by Alan Doles, who Kennedy removed himself. He removed Alan Doles.
Mm-hmm.
And then who came in 65?
Let's see. Let's see.
Glenn T. Seaborg?
Yeah, he was one of the Borg. Yeah, George H.W. Bush didn't come in until the mid to late 70s.
My guy, was setting it up. He was setting it up.
Okay.
Him and Prescott Bush and Barbara Bush and who's the Crowley, Aleister Crowley.
What are you talking about?
Everybody who says like the conspiracy is Aleister Crowley was Barbara Bush's grandfather. You ever see that?
I'm so tired of the dumb shit that gets out there.
Whoa.
It's dumb.
And some of it is too intelligent. That's the problem.
No.
They put a cloud of misinformation out there to make you think everything's dumb, but really one or two of them is smart.
When you say they, do you mean you?
No.
Because you're the one that puts out the most information I hear on a regular basis.
I just know a lot of information is all.
No, you don't.
I'm totally
I don't think a lot of the things that you know qualify as information.
Right. Thank you.
What do you mean, Magicus?
Meaning like...
You literally admitted to just like making shit up at the beginning of the show just to sound funny.
Sometimes, yeah. That's the beauty.
See, that's... No, it's not the beauty. It's how you keep it ambiguous so you can either go either way with it at any time.
It's so that if the CIA comes knocking on my door, they have a whole lot of...
I don't think you have to worry about that.
Trust me.
Because most of what you say is total bullshit.
I have to do it to protect me. I have to have 75% bullshit and 25% cold, hard truth.
Keemstar, we already took a vote, and they said you were more right than the quartering, but that you're probably both wrong.
No, just the haters said
that's
you
what
were
they
both
said.
wrong.
The people who voted.
Now, to be fair, I voted neither just because I believe that rolling around in the shit with the quartering, nobody wins that.
No, you voted neither because you're a sycophant.
What?
You love
Of
the
neither?
quartering and his magic cards.
I've been called a copy of the quartering, despite the fact that like I don't think he's ever done like actual Magic gaming on his channel.
You're the
ever.
wooden nickeling. Yeah, obviously we all we played the Keemstar promos against the quartering, and they were the most entertaining bits of that entire back and forth. But I do think quartering has a point. Why was Pedro Pascal working with that young Yoda baby child all the time? Baby Yoda is not safe. Someone needs to teach Baby Yoda the TikTok hand signal for being kidnapped in case he's being held against his will. What I don't do TikTok, so I don't know what the hand
Wouldn't the
signal
better
is.
thing to do just be to teach him the Force, and then he can solve his own problems?
Who, Baby Yoda?
Yeah, just let him use the Force to fix his problems. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, just tell Baby Yoda to pull himself up by his Jedi bootstraps. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Whatever,
See, you're getting it.
whatever. Based and red-pilled magicus, you freaking conservative. He's a baby. He's a child. You want child labor laws?
Only one person lives in base reality.
Old. He's older than I am.
Yeah. I mean, you can't argue. We can't argue Keemstar doesn't live in base reality and that he's 100% right.
This is my first time hearing the term base reality. So that means I've definitely not been living in it.
Unfortunately, you're maybe 35% right because that's all you are aware of base reality.
Oh damn!
Yeah, once you get further aware, you'll raise the maybe like the 70%. But nobody can be 100% right except Keemstar.
I recommend that you get your galoshes before you go wading into base reality.
Why?
Because it's completely full of shit
Fake
most of the time,
news.
from what I can tell.
Fake news.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah, so it was nice to see the quartering, though, admit to peeing in his basement. That was a big
That was
win.
like a preemptive thing, so it wouldn't get brought up later.
He
should also be like, and I got beat up by a guy in a dress.
Well, nobody can confirm that guy was wearing a dress.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure he was just wearing a garter belt.
It was a muumuu.
Yeah, he had a muumuu.
Come on, people, I need you to donate so I can drink more.
Oh, man,
badly.
You're an alcoholic. What's our next segment? Do we have?
Yeah, I got some more stuff.
Do we have more CIA stuff, or is that it?
I don't.
Damn.
Now, if we play any more CIA stuff, they're gonna take us out, so we can't.
It'll happen. They won't take us out.
I'm not. most conspiracies are stupid, but some conspiracies end up actually being true. And the really hard thing is just trying to figure out which ones are not full of shit.
If you're the CIA and you're watching right now, use one of those government account spendings and send us a CIA Streamlab, please. None of that stingy shit, CIA.
So, like, at one point, it was a conspiracy that the government was just watching, like, you know, your personal life and reading all your emails and listening to your phone calls. And then we find out, oh, yeah, the NSA has been doing that for, like, a decade. So,
Yeah.
Sometimes that shit's actually true. They don't respect people.
Yeah, and then when
They'll do whatever they
whistleblowers
want.
make that public knowledge, then they get in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
They have to go live in Russia.
Every public figure has at least one videotape of them getting peed on by a Russian woman. It's only Donald Trump that got called out for it, but it's always somebody. There's always a camera. There's always a camera in a closet.
They have a rampant jellyfish problem in Russia, okay? They're just trying to heal the wound. Okay, you're misinterpreting what's happening, Billy.
It's a sweet thing to do. Protesters in Rotterdam torched cars and pelted police with rocks in opposition to new restrictions imposed to curb the spread of COVID-19.
Yeah, the Dutch don't really like a lot of the mandates. And,
Nice.
Yeah, some of them anyway.
They're like, you think COVID's going to be the #1 killer? Try fire.
That's a pretty base strategy. COVID can't kill us if we kill us first.
Exactly. Man. This looks like a rave. Police used water cannons to disperse rioters and even opened fire at one point.
That's crazy.
The city's mayor called the riots an orgy of violence.
Ooh,
Somebody's trying to get reelected.
That makes it sound fun.
For real.
Does anyone like ever look at this and just say, you know what we need in this situation? More guns.
Yeah, no.
That would make this better.
They say, you know what we need in this situation is a Dutch violence orgy.
Yeah, because almost none of these people have guns. Like, almost no private citizens have guns there.
Yeah, but think about how much better it would be if everybody was walking around with an AR-15. Wouldn't that solve all of our problems?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's no possible way it could go wrong.
Hillary Rittenhouse. Hillary in the White House. Holland centered a partial lockdown last week after COVID-19 cases climbed again. Holland entered a partial lockdown. We got people pressed up against the doors, getting frisked by the cops. The police car's on fire. This poor little taxi is just blown to bits.
Thanks for watching.
Lester Holt.
What's the difference between Lester Holt and Don Lemon?
They're different people.
I don't know about that.
Don Lemon's definitely younger than Lester Holt.
Huh.
Don Lemon's gay, and I'm pretty sure Lester Holt isn't.
Man.
There's a lot of differences. Don Lemon still has a hairline, and Lester Holt's is at the top of his head. Yeah.
Okay, those are a few differences. What America's thinking, an infographic.
A new Hill Harris X poll asks, should Joe Biden run again for president in 2024, or should we make way, or should he make way, rather, for another figure?
No. He's
Let's take a look.
in the grave already. But the sad thing is, like, who if not Biden, then fucking who? Because like,
it's going to be
anyone else they
Kamala.
put up is going to lose. Like, there's no fucking way that she's going to win in 2024.
That's why Biden's going to hand it to her so she can be the first woman president.
She already was the first acting president woman.
Not officially, though.
Because Biden had some up his butt.
Like, if you look at the list of presidents, she's not on it. She wasn't, like, officially president. She was acting president.
Damn, Kamala. They're going to have to go deeper up Joe Biden's ass if she wants to be president.
Yeah, so look at the all voters. So out of all voters polled, 24% said run again. Yeah. 61% said make way for another figure, and 15% unsure.
And 15% said they're just trying to get Chipotle.
And only 45% of Democrats polled says he should run again.
That's not even half.
Where's the option that says we're fucked and it doesn't really matter?
That's the illusion of an option in the first place. Oh, 87% of the GOP says make way for another figure.
Now that's kind of telling, though. Are they afraid they can't beat him again?
I don't know. I think
or that he'll beat them again, rather.
I think they probably just want.
To be fair, I was going to say, out of all the Democratic figures, he's probably the one with the best chance of beating them. So I can kind of see why they would say have somebody else. But at the same time, like, if this is the best the Democrats can do, they may as well just fucking concede and save the money right now.
Yes.
There's no fucking way they're going to win with him.
Save the money. They don't care about that.
# save the money.
We hear you
His
and
hair.
we see you.
It's funny because he's got more hair now than he did like 30 years ago when he started being a senator.
It's because your fingernails keep growing after you die.
It's because he got hair replacement surgery.
I'm about to sign a law as proof that despite the cynics, Democrats and Republicans can come together and deliver
Yeah,
results.
but I don't know what he'll do. It's weird because I could have swore there was a clip of him being like, "No, I won't say that I'll run again." So
I think he just like answered within like sometime really recently that he was gonna.
He is going to run again?
I think so. I thought that's what I heard.
I don't know. I don't know if he's said that.
I know in the past he said no, but I think like he just recently like changed his answer in this question.
I think what he had said was, I think I'll order the hot buttered rum again.
I'm a chocolate chip guy, Jack.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a chocolate chip guy.
Or no, I'm sorry. I think he said no. I'm sorry. He said that like he wasn't going to answer the question. I think now he said that he might not. So I don't know.
Well, this is changing up quite a bit, Magicus.
Yeah. No, you know what? I'm just going to not answer this question because I actually have to like read it again.
You really stirred the pot in a negative way.
Yeah, I did.
I'm
fake news. Fuck, don't listen to me. I'm an idiot.
I blame the media.
Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, we do not normally stream on Monday. I don't think our viewers were ready for us to stream
I don't
tonight.
think they're ready for this jelly.
So give us a like if you could. And if you want to help us out, get towards our goal.
Give us a quiche.
Yeah. Send us a couple bucks.
It's going to be Ron DeSantis with Chris Christie as VP. That sounds horrible.
He is intending to run again. I was right the first time.
Ah, look at you getting bullied out of you being right. Magicus, what do you think?
I put the article in the thing, so if you want to see it.
Let's see how the midterms go, and then
they're gonna fucking get destroyed. Like,
yeah,
absolutely.
And that's basically, I mean, the following election might kind of mirror that. I don't know.
You know what would be?
We'll see.
I think the person who could beat Biden, I'm not convinced it's Trump, but if the Republicans can get somebody named Brandon to run for president, like he'll win just based off the "Let's Go Brandon" meme. Anybody named Brandon could win. But
that'll
for the
be
Republicans.
a couple years from now.
If he starts coming out right now and they use the "Let's Go Brandon" slogan as his campaign, everybody will rally behind any Brandon could be president.
I don't think so.
We just got to find one Brandon that's willing to align himself with the Republicans.
Memes die so quickly. I think by then no one will give a shit.
They're still doing that "Make America Great" thing.
Are they though?
That MAGA thing is still pushing through.
Isn't it again?
This is like the last thing I saw before the stream started.
It's my God.
The White House has said that Joe Biden intends to run for re-election in 2024, a statement that comes amid speculation over his future as the president sees a dip in his approval rating. Biden's 79 has suffered a drop in his polling numbers in recent months, leading some Democrats to speculate he might not seek another 4-year term. That's his intention, said the White House press secretary Jen Psaki.
She could be lying.
As Biden, well, she could just be saying that. She could just be saying that because they haven't made a decision. So because every president ever has always done it.
Not ever, but most of the time, for sure. Yeah, there's been a few presidents that did not seek a second term, but
he's going to be in his fucking 80s, and, like, who even knows if he's going to live through this term?
I know.
Like, he's not exactly, he doesn't strike me as the pinnacle of health right now.
Wow, this coming from a guy who is the pinnacle of health, Lord Magicus.
No, I'm definitely not the pinnacle
No,
of health.
I've
but,
seen
like,
you do burpees.
Next to Biden, I look like it.
What a funny exercise name, you know?
I've seen you in your impressive burpees, Magicus. Don't you lie. Fireball Z.
Fireball Z.
Memes never die, nor. Got him.
That is very clever. I'll hand
Got
that to
him.
you.
Thank you, baby cheese.
That's a good one.
Democrats were rattled by Republican victories in
Thank you,
Virginia's
though.
gubernatorial election earlier this month and narrow Democratic victory in New Jersey. The statement from the White House follows reports that Biden has been reassuring allies of his intentions to run again, that he is keen to quash rumors of a one-term presidency. A recent Washington Post ABC survey found just over 40% of voters approved of Biden, continuing a steady downward trend in the president's ratings amid inflation and supply chain issues and intra-party fighting over key aspects of the president's agenda. Questions have arisen about the viability of Kamala Harris as a presidential candidate in 2024, should Biden decide not to run again.
Yeah.
We got to start thinking of Republican Brandons that could run.
The Republicans could probably run literally anyone and still win. Like, it's their election to lose at this point. They basically just gave up on his entire like legislative agenda. So like, what do they have going for them at this point?
Did they give up on his agenda? Didn't they pass the Build Back Better?
No, they haven't. I don't think they've passed it yet. And like, even if they do, like, it's basically nothing compared to like what it was actually supposed to accomplish.
I thought, according to the Republicans, they just tacked everything onto it. They got the whole bill plus stuff tacked onto it. But I don't know. It says 2 days ago how Nancy Pelosi got Biden's Build Back Better bill back on track.
Whoa! Can you say that one more time?
Nancy Pelosi got Biden's Build Back Better bill back on track.
Yeah!
The Deserted News 10 hours ago said Build Back Better is full of bad spending, says Mitt Romney. Fourth stimulus check updates.
Yeah.
Live updates, COLA 22 benefits, Medicare child tax credit. What's that about? 7 minutes ago? Is that part of the Build Back Better?
It's like a $2 trillion bill at most, and like most of the good shit was cut out of it. So
Build Back Better.
There's a couple good things about it, but like it's like maybe 5% of the things it was supposed to do in the first place.
It's I mean, like, it's getting pretty bad. Like, the inflation is insane. And Biden didn't get even close to everything he was trying to get. And a lot of the things he talked about while running for president, he's never mentioned again, like erasing student loan debt, or at least forgiving.
He could do that right now if he wanted to, with
an
a
executive order.
Fingers.
Yes. Yeah, he can do it an executive order and basically wipe the slate clean. Maybe not 100%, but he could do like a percentage based on how much you owe, or just do like a flat like $10,000 off your loans or whatever.
I think he's a coward for not getting Hillary Clinton locked up like he promised.
That wasn't him.
Oh shit. They all blend
the
together.
sad thing is he's not even fighting for the things that he said that he wanted. So he's like just fucking rolling over and just like letting the corporatists do whatever the fuck they feel like.
I like how we pretend the pandemic's over too. Like, all the help they were giving people last year is just gone. You know, if you can't pay your rent because of the pandemic, fuck you. You're about to be homeless.
Sorry.
You know, that extra $300 a month on your unemployment gone, all that shit. They took it away. It wasn't even there for a whole year.
Yeah.
No more stimulus.
Yeah, the stimulus help that we gave to everybody, it was like a one-time thing that was combined like the same amount that other countries were giving their people per month for the entire fucking pandemic.
Yes. Especially the people that had to still work. They were getting bonus pay. In Canada, they were getting it, and I'm pretty sure in Europe they were getting it. I don't understand what's so hard about that.
It's just, I don't know. I feel like he's had every fucking opportunity to just like, you know, seize the entire, midterms and the next election by the balls and just guarantee a Democratic victory. But instead, he's just decided, nah, fuck it, we'll just lose.
It's like, follow all these restrictions, but act like the pandemic's over in every other way. You know, follow all the restrictions to try and reduce the spread, but then as far as the help and assistance that's caused by all of these restrictions, you know, just forget about that. Act like it's over now.
The pandemic's not gone. Like, people are
Right.
still getting sick.
No.
They're still dying
Right.
at a crazy
It's
rate.
not going to go away. It's actually worse now than it has been, like, basically since it fucking started.
And the economy is affected by that, but the things that were in place to help people, those have to end.
I don't know if the same help that was happening before needs to happen again. Like, a lot of people in the food industry got the shaft in America. They'd have to still go work their jobs at Taco Bell. They weren't getting any big bonuses, while other people were sitting at home who had like office jobs. And these Taco Bell people, you know, they're giving us burritos. If they get COVID and they cough on a burrito and they start passing out COVID out the window because they went to a party trying to get laid the night before.
What's your point?
I think what we got to do is we got to offer bonuses to the people working at Taco Bell's.
I
people
think
working
everyone
at
should have got
Chipotle's.
bonuses.
They should get bonuses to intermingle and have
Everyone.
sex with their coworkers, so they don't go out looking for sex at parties where COVID is likely to be passed around.
You were so close to, like, a legitimate point, and then you
I
just,
know.
like, you veered off, like, fuck this.
I think that is a very legitimate point. If we take them out of these party atmospheres and we bring the party back into the Taco Bell, the bell of the ball, and they can have sex, intermingle, and get bonuses for coworker sexual hookups, thus decreasing the spread of COVID, we're saving the world.
I'll play your game, you rogue.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Do you ever think that maybe the reason that they go and fucking party and drink and get high all the time is because that's the only fucking way they can deal with the general public on a day-to-day basis for the amount of shitty pay that they get?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying they should be able to fuck in the store during the job. They should take a 15.
Or here's a better idea. Make it so that their job actually pays them for the amount of fucking bullshit they have to deal with, and then they wouldn't need to do that.
Now they're security guards too, and they're enforcing the government's mask mandates. So that became a new part of their job that didn't exist before. So now they have the danger, like a grocery store worker. They have the normal bullshit that you have to put up with, and the inflation that you personally have to put up with. Then you're enforcing mask mandates. And most of these places are understaffed now too, so you're doing more work because there's less people working there.
There's like a pleb chat user, Nicholas Rosa, says, guess who has no problem with inflation? Banks. Dude, this is America. America's not for the banks. It's for the people.
That's exactly wrong.
Oh, oops.
I think you got it 180 degrees backwards there.
Oops. Doesn't say we the banks on the Constitution. It says
may
we
as
the
fucking
people.
well say it.
It says we the people.
Okay, well, maybe what it should say is, they define people as people who have, at least 7 digits in their bank account.
Whoa. Chill, man.
If you're not at least a millionaire, then you're not a people in their eyes.
Here's the 30-day COVID numbers nationwide.
Stand up.
It's slowly trending up.
Stand up.
You can see this curve.
Last I checked, we were already over like 760 some thousand deaths.
Oh yeah,
and it just keeps going up. It's just ridiculous.
Yep.
Like, how many fucking people have to die before we take it seriously? And apparently the answer is infinite.
Because
we're never going to take it seriously.
People will only take it seriously. Well, people will only take it seriously if they get it and get really sick from it, or if they know someone that either got it and died from it, or got it and got really sick. That's it. The people who don't take it seriously.
It's too fucking late at that point.
Why are there like huge boosts and then little like weekend drops? Do people just not report COVID on the weekend because they're partying, getting more COVID?
I don't think you're really focused on this party thing. Well, it's interesting
because I've figured out that the number one way to spread COVID is playing spin the bottle.
Okay. Yeah, I do think this is probably the way it's like really low on weekends and then on Monday it just like shoots up. That probably has something to do with administrative reasons.
This is the secret here. You're like, and the new dog ate my homework is I have COVID. I can't come into work today. And then, dude,
I don't think they would do that. I don't think they go, I have COVID. I can't go into work today.
Hello, Chipotle. I have COVID. You should have let me have sex and bonuses.
Then they'd be
with all
like,
the
in that
coworkers."
case, you can just stay home and not get paid for 2 weeks or whatever. Because they wouldn't want you coming back if you told them you had COVID, not right away anyway.
And I'd say, well, can I just come get my employee meal at least?
It's just, I don't know, it's fucking ridiculous to me that like we had like what 3,000 some people die at like 9/11, and then 760,000+ people die from this. We turned our entire society upside down because of like 3,000 people.
There
dying.
were way
But
more
almost a million.
steps.
Fuck that. Ignore that.
There were like everyone was very serious about preventing another 9/11. They were
we have
very
like 2 of
serious
them
about
a week
that.
now. It doesn't fucking matter anymore.
Yeah, but it's not Arabs, hijacking planes. So it's an invisible threat, and for some reason, people don't take it as seriously because of that.
9/11 was a great success. We willingly gave up so much of our freedoms to the government. And COVID's going to be a great success, too. We're giving up more and more, not only of our freedoms, but our financial freedoms. We're just handing over our property because we can't pay property taxes. The banks are buying up all our houses. These tragedies have been great successes for the banks. We, the banks. I should be a bank. I sexually identify as a bank. Where do I get my millions?
Being a bank would be great because then you get bailed out by the government every time that you do stupid shit.
I mean, when you put your money in a bank, especially a savings account, they give you like 1% annual interest unless you have like a big account where you have like a ton of money in it, then you get a higher interest rate. But then all the while, they're loaning out all the money that they have in their bank, and they loan it out for a way higher interest rate. Yeah.
Why wouldn't I sexually identify as a bank? One, I love fucking
because it's
poor
ridiculous.
people. What? I love fucking poor people. You
do?
I would make the perfect bank.
Okay.
I'm FDICK insured. The Bank
I think
of
it's
Billy.
FDIC. Is that it?
Yeah, FDICK insured. Up to $250,000. You poor people can
Billy,
come sit on
I
it.
would stuff all of my money into your bank vault.
You should.
Oh my God, this is sounding dirty.
How
now.
hard would it be for me to become a bank and like all the viewers at home can move to my bank instead of the bank they're using? I'll invest your money right, and I'll have sex with all the poor people too. I think it's a good idea. You guys sign up to my bank.
It's just the modern age version of having sex with your landlord to pay the rent. You have sex with the bank to pay your bills.
Oh, the bank owns your fucking house anyways. The illusion of like how many people I wonder live in a house that's not owned by like China or the bank.
Someone who's paid off their loan. They're still paying property taxes though, and if they ever don't pay their property taxes, the government can take their home away for that sort of thing too. And then there's eminent domain, like if usually if they want to build like a new highway or something and your house is in the way, they're like, hey, we want your house, we'll pay you for it, but you don't get to choose whether or not you sell it to us, so you should probably just take the money. That's basically what they do.
Like I don't know, my grandmother, I think, pays like $10,000 a damn year for property taxes.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That is ridiculous.
It's super high. Maybe it's $8,000, but it's ridiculous. House paid off. Paid off. What the heck, man?
Yeah, and if she slipped on that and ended up owing, like 5 years worth of it or something, they can take it away.
Yeah.
Merry Thanksgiving, baby.
Merry Thanksgiving.
Well, if we could get like another $29, I can have some drinks to forget about how fucking ridiculously screwed we all are as a country.
We're not screwed as a country. We just are screwed as a people.
You're
Banks
right.
are going to do just fine.
But we'll probably be dead before the total collapse. That's how I.
That's
lay
what
my
I'm
head at
hoping.
night.
That's my plan.
You know, like when same thing with like total environmental meltdown. Like we're starting to see that now. Like this whole summer, we had forest fires and drought. Like it didn't rain for like 3 months, and then just this past month, it flooded in a bunch of places around here, and we had mudslides and shit like that.
Just highways that just collapse into fucking rivers and shit. And like half of Florida is just going to be underwater by like 2050. It's ridiculous.
The Nooksack River was flooding, and I
London
laughed
is
my
gonna be
ass off
underwater too.
every time the people on the news said Nooksack, because it sounds a lot like nutsack. The Nooksack River.
They're hanging off my Nooksack.
We got a couple minutes left, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes left. So, yeah, if you guys want to like the stream, that'd be cool. If you want to send us a couple bucks before we wrap up.
If you want to be thoroughly entertained, then maybe you should go somewhere else because we're done for the night. The rest of this is actually just pathetic. We're just going to be sitting here being pathetic for the rest of the show. Zero entertainment.
Wait, now? We're starting that now? Fuck, I was doing it the whole time.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Luckily for you, I was carrying your weight. Dead weight, Magicus.
Wow.
Dead weight. You know how hard it is walking up a hill with a big hunk of ginger on my shoulder?
I do, actually. Hills are my natural predator.
Magicus, are you going to have a good Thanksgiving?
I hope so. I'm going out for Black Friday.
Why?
Because my friend wants to go get some fucking exclusive Lego set that's like on for sale.
Is their name Christine by any chance?
No.
Okay.
No.
Is their name Rittenhouse?
No.
You be careful out there.
I figured it'd be fun, so fuck it. Why not?
I saw someone ask when are post shows. Yeah, we're gonna bring post shows back because they were voted pretty highly. We just need to plan some stuff out. So we'll probably start it at the beginning of next month. We'll start more regular post shows, and they'll actually have content. For a while, the post shows that we weren't doing on Twitch were just us talking, and we bring people in and talk to them. But we want to plan ahead and have some content ready, you know, and like too hot for YouTube type content if we can find it.
AKA butts.
Butt stuff.
We're gonna have butts.
Butt stuff.
So, Magicus, why are you going out to get Legos if your friend wants them? What are you gonna get?
I'm keeping them company. We're gonna have a fun time. We'll be sweet boys.
Okay, I suppose. Enjoy your vapid consumerism campouts.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Vapid
there's no way I
consumerism
would-
is all I live for.
I mean, like, it's not worth the money you save to deal with that bullshit, in my opinion.
I used to like to stay out all night for stuff when I was young.
Yeah.
But
oh, so we're just old.
yeah, no, we're old
We
now.
just do it for fun. Like at this point, like it's something that he wants, and it's actually like we just enjoy fucking camping out for shit. So
I got VCR for $1.
A
one night.
VCR.
Yeah, I got VCR for $1 one night because I camped outside of a.
How long
99
ago
cent
was
store.
this?
Shortly after Tom Green's "Freddy Got Fingered" came out.
So April 20th, 2000, I believe, is either 2000 or
It was
2001.
shortly after that because my dad showed up while I was camping outside of the dollar store. He showed up with a giant fish that he had caught.
A VCR.
And he had it in between two pieces of bread. And he says, "Billy, I made you a fish sandwich." And my friends were all there like, "Oh, your dad's the coolest. He has a gigantic salmon in between two pieces of bread." I was like, "Yeah, my dad's pretty cool. He's pretty sweet." Who else's dad just shows up to the dollar store where they're sleeping outside of it for a $1 VCR to show a gigantic fish he just caught in between two pieces of bread and say, "Billy, I got you a fish sandwich."
I like how you told the story a second time just as a question.
Yeah.
That's what they call good entertainment.
No. Family is good entertainment.
Oh, but you saying family 1,000 times is better than me repeating a funny story once? Okay.
Yes.
This is the reason why I carry this show on my back. I'm the funniest man. I'm the hunchback of Drunken Dom.
You may be the funniest man, but shit show labeled me the funniest white.
Yeah, okay.
The funniest white.
That's
a weird
Keep
category.
that title for at least another couple months.
Are you somebody's father over there or mother?
No.
Yeah. Family. You know what's going on, dude. It was funnier the second time. Thank you. Exactly.
It was. I bet if
both of my parents.
I bet if you tell the story one more time, it'll be even funnier this time.
Nobody ever laughs at my jokes, so I give them a second chance to laugh live. I give them what?
That is actually funny.
I give them a second chance to laugh live, and then when you guys don't laugh live, I get all these private messages like, "Oh my God, I was rolling. I can't believe they didn't even laugh the second time. You gave them a second chance, and they just have no sense of humor." I was like, "I know." I said, "I know many of adoring fans at home. I know it's sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself here, but because of you, many adoring fans that respond in my DMs privately after the show to tell me I'm doing a good job." I keep doing it just for you guys.
I agree. Sometimes it does seem like you're talking to yourself.
Yeah, I know, because some people don't have a funny bone in their body.
Stop.
They don't have a funny bone in their body.
Oh my God. Okay, we're done. We'll see you tomorrow. So look out for that.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.